If you're looking for the best sports memorabilia and card break room on the internet, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tonight's action will move fast, so we want to prep you for what you're about to see on your screen. First, the all-important dice roll number. At the top of the show, the host will randomize a series of numbers. The number selected from the randomizer will become the dice roll number for the entire show. Meaning every mystery box that is broken, the names of every collector will be placed on a list and randomized using the dice roll number for the show. Next, you see this black ticker down here? This shows you which numbers are still available in each and every Ultimate Autographs mystery box series. When a break fills or sells out, the host will ask for a number. This is where you make your selection from. Simply type a number in the chat, and the host will pick the first number they see. Throughout the show, you may see two different types of breaks: divisional and top spot. Divisional breaks are most common. In this format, all 8 individuals who enter a football-themed break will be positioned next to one of 8 football divisions after their names are randomized using the show's dice roll number. When the mystery box is opened, the football division of the team represented in that mystery box becomes the winning division. The lucky collector whose name is randomly placed next to that football division takes home the signed piece of authenticated memorabilia. Our top spot format is typically reserved for giveaways, college-themed series, and non-football breaks. In a top spot break, all names are added to a list. They are randomized using the show's dice roll number. At the end of the randomization, the name at the top becomes the winner of the signed item or prize. Breaking sports memorabilia has never been easier or more fun than it is in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Remember, every mystery box series you see on the show can also be purchased as a personal mystery box that is either shipped directly to your home for you to open, or you can request to have it opened on a future Ultimate Autographs Live Breaks broadcast. Also, while you're waiting for your break to fill, we encourage you to look around ultimateautographs.com to see if you find a piece of memorabilia you love and want to add to your collection. And don't forget, every live break spot you purchase will earn you Signature Club points if you are enrolled, which you can exchange for exciting UA prizes and store credit. All right, the time has come. Let's break some certified, authentic sports memorabilia in Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Tell them, boys.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. I'm Kamen here with Steven. We're ready for another huge show tonight. It's going to be awesome. The Goats and Great series is in the room. It's on the ticker. 2 Tom Brady's in the 100-box series. Brett Favre, Patrick Mahomes, Dan Marino, and plenty more. We'll be doing at least 3 of those off the top. Probably do close to 10 tonight. I can't see why we can't do that. We're going to have
20.
Why not 20? Let's go. We got the first 20 on the ticker. Minis. We are 1 spot away from closing out our current double box break. We got 1 more double box break to go, and then we'll drop a fresh mini helmet series featuring names like Justin Herbert, Justin Fields, LaDainian Tomlinson, Eddie George, and more. So we're going to have some fire in the room. Still looking for Zeke in those jerseys. Cannot wait to pull the fire. Steven, how are you doing today?
I'm so beyond excited, Kamen, because I don't think, honestly, since we've started working here, we came into a really busy football season.
Yeah.
I just don't think we've ever had so much
Good stuff.
Young, old, Hall of Fame, fresh, rookie, all that stuff right here in the break room.
It's very
second-year player. It's so exciting.
Very exciting. We just got done with the Brady chase last night. Another Brady coming up. 2 of them in the Goats and Greats. First-time breaker with y'all, says Jake. Just saw you pull the Eagles full size yesterday. Let's have a repeat tonight. Go Birds! Shane is requesting DeMarino. There you go, Shane. All right, Jake and Shane. Good luck, guys. Let's get some.
I believe they
Dolphins.
bought in via the eBay.
Okay, via the eBay. All right, so let's get it started with the dice roll, guys, so we can get right into these breaks. Have a bunch of them tonight. Pulling the randomizer up. Let's get started with the dice roll. We need 6 or higher. Get that Zeke out. Big fan here, says Gabriel. All right, we got Zeke out there in the jerseys. All jerseys left are in the room. They're all on the ticker.
Absolutely fantastic.
8 on the dice roll for this show. My favorite number. That works. Let's see what the chase is. Chase item of the day. Here we go, guys. Chase item of the day. This is a good one.
Guilds and Greats.
Let's Ride.
Ooh.
So we got 2 boxes left in Let's Ride.
That.
We closed that series tonight. We'll drop a new authentic series right after it mid-show. Every helmet in this series has been insane. It's been insane. Every single helmet, guys, has been great. I know the Brady got pulled last night, but, you know, it's fantastic. It is a great series. Strongly recommend it. So let's get right into this eBay, Steven. How does that sound?
That sounds like a plan. I'm excited to see it. Welcome everyone new to the break room. I'm just pumped. Let's go.
All right.
I wonder if they know the rules though, Kamen.
So here are the rules. Everyone that purchased the eBay break, we're gonna do 1 break of your orders. So you guys selected your team. Paul's got the Cardinals. Tyson's got the Falcons. We pull a Falcons player. Obviously, Tyson wins. So on and so forth. Ashley's got several teams, so she's got good chances to win. Then we're moving on to divisional breaks in this break.
Yep.
So we have 20 of the first 100 boxes in the room and on the ticker. We can't put all 100 because we can't fit them all in the room here, but we'll get started with the first 20. So drop me a box number 1 through 20, guys.
It would need its own ticker.
It's on the ticker.
No, I said it would need its own ticker.
It would need its own ticker.
We had 100 boxes.
Sure. So if you are in that eBay break, 1 through 20, otherwise I'll randomize those 20. I will randomize all 20. I hate to do that, though. Shane's ready. Shane wants 4.
That's totally doable.
4 works. Goats and Greats.
Chris Reitmeyer, shout out to you jumping in. He wants to get in on Let's Ride.
All right.
The best thing about that one, ladies and gentlemen, is 16 spots are available.
Perfect.
That's it.
That's it. That series is closed. We can only do 16 slots on that Chase wheel spin. Number 4 for Brett Favre.
Ooh, like it.
Although Shane wants the Merino.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see. All right. Good luck, guys. eBay break number 4. Here we go. First Goats and Greats that we're breaking so far. Let's see some heat. Let's see some heat. These are all reps. It's a good start. This is a good start, guys. We got ourselves one of the best route runners in the NFL. The one, the only, Amari Cooper. This is Cooper on the Browns, too, his brand new team. Cooper is a 4-time Pro Bowler, 5 1,000-yard receiving seasons. Let's see who took the Browns. Cleveland Browns. That is a Big Daddy, Nelson Schwartz. What's going on, Nelson? You are taking home the Amari Cooper because it's a Browns kit. JSA certified there, Nelson. Congrats on the Cooper. Big Daddy with, I believe, his first ever win in the break room.
Congratulations. And what a great start.
What a great start.
Receiver number 1 in Cleveland, baby.
Let's go. In the news today, he'll be playing with Deshaun Watson most of the season. Fair or not, one could argue that the suspension was too few games, but 6 games. You know, if you're a Cleveland Browns player on the field, good news for you. Only 6 games for Deshaun Watson. He will have a great quarterback to throw him the ball. Clear number 1 option. It won't be him and CD. It's going to be him and nobody else.
Yeah.
So very nice. Nelson.
All right. Also, we did close out the first mini. Let me get you guys a new break. And that's the last one, ladies and gentlemen. That is the last one of the back-to-back.
Awesome.
And I'm ready to drop the new one when we close that one out.
And I will put that up on the randomizer, but I want to knock off some breaks first.
Yeah, well, we got
but that series is insane. Again, Justin Herbert, Justin Fields, Eddie George, LaDainian Tomlinson, Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, yeah.
The names are crazy in our next mini helmet series. So, Amari Cooper, good start to this break. We do have a pick 1, get 3 in the jerseys coming up next. In case you guys are new to the program, we go chronological order.
Yep.
So we go with whatever filled up in whatever order it filled up. So the pick 1, get 3 jerseys are next. We've got ourselves Mike Tedesco, William Greenway. We got Indianapolis Colts, William Greenway, Scott Cool, Brian Beach, Jason Hazelwood, Joshua Diaz, Wesley Golke.
King
1 through 20, that means the boxes that are in the room, Jake. So the GOAT series, we just pulled box 4. We have the remaining boxes. We're moving to divisional breaks, Jake. So you didn't win because Cooper was box 4, but you are now in our divisional breaks if you want to play. So chances were 1 in 32. They're now 1 in 8.
Yep.
1 in 8. Divisional breaks, guys. 1 in 8. You get 8 divisions and 1 in 8 chance to win with each spot. So here we go. Bob, we did have all those bids fill up, fortunately. So we don't have that issue. Those will all fill up. So that is the live break page link. If you're in the jersey break, drop me a box number, guys. Pick one, get 3 in the jerseys. We have every remaining box number in the jerseys up. Drop me a number. You want that Goats and Greats, Jake? Here's the direct link in Goats and Greats.
So Bob, what happens with that issue is if it does not close, we put each team individually up for $9 on our website.
Correct. That's what we
how
did.
we fill out the break.
So Bob, to be honest with you, we had 18 folks on eBay fill it up.
Yep. And then
so we had 14 spots remaining. We put them up on the break page for $9 each, and those sold out in like less than 5 hours. So I don't think we'll have that issue, Bob. But if people don't bid in enough time for those teams, we put them up on the live break page.
And or pay for their order. Because you have 24 hours after the series.
You have to pay for your order, correct.
So you have to pay for your order. If they don't pay, that's usually around about an hour before our show.
Yeah.
So the break would happen. We would put up each team individually for $9.
Correct. And so 14 of those 32 names got it through our live break page. 18 got it through eBay.
Yep.
Or not 18. That would be...
Yep, 18 to 14.
That's right, yeah.
18 to 14.
My math is right.
You're on it.
All right, so I'm going to get the box numbers randomized for the Feed Me jerseys, guys. I haven't heard from you guys on a box number. That is William, Scott, Brian, Jason, Joshua, Wesley, and Mike Tedesco. A lot of boxes to randomize.
Mikey T, where you at?
15 of them. Probably out doing garbage work. He does a lot of garbage stuff.
He's a good guy.
And then he takes out the garbage.
Fair enough.
So he's a great guy, though. Big Steelers fan. All right, so the dice roll was 8 off the top of the program. I'm going to randomize 8 times for our pick 1, get 3 division.
I'll have to tell you how I broke his heart the other day.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Not on purpose. I wasn't trying to do anything like that. But old Troy, he came to the stream on...
For Palomalu.
Yeah.
Didn't win it.
No, he literally turned on the stream, and Palomalu was on the stream pulled. Yeah.
That is horrible timing.
Yeah, I was like, oh, no.
All right, 7 clicks, box 46. 8th and final click, we'll do box 43 in the jerseys. Box 43, pick 1, get 3.
43.
Oh, my goodness. Aaron Judge went deep again.
Oh.
Aaron Judge went deep again.
Deep is right.
Anthony Rizzo as well going deep today. So for pick 1, get 3, we take our NFL teams. We're seeing all sorts of different style breaks today. eBay break, pick 1, get 3. A lot of different stuff in the break room right now. Taking the 32 NFL teams, and I'll subtract the ones that you guys picked. So the Cowboys are being subtracted. Then we'll randomize these teams, and you guys will get 3 other teams.
Box 43, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bears are gone, Steven. I like that. We got Bears fans in here. Colts are gone. Jaguars. Scott Cool has been hitting with the Jaguars. So you got that. Trevor Lawrence. Now he's looking for that Maurice Jones-Drew in this series.
Both great hits.
We got Brian Beach, new customer. Brian, welcome to the room. Let us know if you're a Steelers fan because you picked the Steelers. Jason Hazelwood is a new guy as well. He took the Niners. Jason, welcome to the break room. Joshua Diaz, New England Patriots. That works. Wesley Golke, Los Angeles Rams. So we should have 24 names after this. We do. So we're going to randomize 8 clicks. Top 3 teams are going to the first person that bought into this break. So here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8th and final click. So Seahawks, Raiders, and Browns are going to the top person, which is Mike Tedesco. Williams got the Bears, who get the Bucks, Broncos, and Jets. Williams got the Colts. He will get the Vikings, Falcons, and Eagles. All right, William. Scott's got the Jaguars. He will get the Bills, Chargers, and Packers. Brian, new guy in the room. He's got the Steelers. He will get the Commanders, Lions, and Chiefs. Jason, 49ers Nation. He will get himself the Texans, Bengals, and Ravens. A lot of AFC North there, Steven.
Oh, yeah.
Joshua,
divisional break?
yeah, right. Joshua Diaz got the Patriots. He will get Titans, Dolphins, and Saints. Then last but not least, Wesley got the Super Bowl champion Rams, Cardinals, Panthers, and Giants. Good luck, gentlemen. Box 43 and pick one, get three. If you have that team, you're taking home a jersey win. This has been a great series. Cannot wait to pull some more fire. Here we go. 43 out of 55, down to 14 boxes, Steve. Winding down in the series. All right, we got an offensive lineman legend. It is time for Ron Yeri. 7-time Pro Bowler, 6-time first-team All-Pro, a college and football Pro Hall of Famer, Ron Yeri. That is the Minnesota Vikings, number 73. You can definitely read what he says. It's not a fancy auto, but it's very legible. Bob Boulay, you'll like it. Minnesota Vikings. Got the Vikings. That is William Greenway. William purchased the Colts. Got the Vikings as part of his pick one, get three. Congratulations, William. You are taking home the Ron Yeri. All right, we are going to be back to divisional break, Steven.
All right, sounds good.
So we're going to do the GOATs and Greats coming up. Several of them coming up.
Ooh-wee.
So, William, congratulations on your dub, man.
On Yeri. Didn't on Yari block for O.J. Simpson? Was that?
That was Joe DeLamalore.
No, I'm talking about in USC.
Oh, at USC, he might have. I think you're right.
They're back-to-back numero uno picks, I believe.
That's fantastic. All right, William, congrats. Let me get this jersey set up for you, and we've got two GOATs and Greats breaks coming up, guys. This is our most traditional breaks here at Ultimate Autographs. We traditionally do 8-spot NFL divisional breaks. I know we saw an eBay break, a pick one, get three. Most of our breaks are divisional breaks. For every slot you get, you have 1 in 8 chance. So say you buy 4 slots, 50% chance according to the odds to win. So let me know on a box number if you're in that break. Ryan Andreessen, Derek Buford, Kenneth Rogers, Chad Stanger, Robert Boulay, Jay Cotton, Chris Reitmeyer. 1 through 20 available except for 4, which we already did. So let me know. Chris wants 13. You know what Chris is thinking? He's a Dolphins fan. Wants number 13 in box 13. Dan Marino.
Okay.
A lot of folks are obviously chasing the 2 Tom Brady's, but Dan Marino is a guy that a lot of folks chase. A lot of folks chase Dan the Man Marino.
He's the man.
The man for a reason.
The man or the...
That Marino helmet, by the way, Steven's got a sick visor.
Yeah.
I saw that helmet in person, and I was in awe, to say the least. Absolute awe.
Make sure that gets recorded when pulled.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, here we go. We're going to go 8 times on the randomizer, guys, so you guys get your divisional breaks 8 times on the randomizer. Good luck, everybody. GOATs and Greats. So many great players. So many GOATs. So many GOATs in this series. We've got like pretty much most of the best quarterbacks past and present in that series.
And or future.
Exactly. 6, 7, and 8. We did pull the OBJ jersey in the jerseys. We pulled that, I believe, last night or a couple nights ago. I'm losing track of nights. We just pulled the OBJ recently.
We didn't pull it in our happy hour.
No, not in the happy hour. We did pull it in our breaks for the night show. All right, so Jay Cotton, you've got the NFC North, Jay. NFC South is Chad Stanger. NFC East, Kenneth Rogers. Ryan Andreessen, NFC West. Chad Stanger, AFC North. Eric's got the AFC South. Chris Reitmeyer, AFC East, could be Dan Marino. Could be Tom Brady. By the way, Chad, NFC South, could also be Tom Brady. Jay, NFC North, could be Brett Favre. The possibilities are endless, guys. Good luck. Goats and Greats break number 2 in Goats and Greats, guys. Good luck. Let's see some fire. This is a fantastic series, Steven.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of great hits. A lot of great hits. What do we have? Box 13, my girlfriend's favorite number. Lucky number 13. Is that the case?
Could it be?
Well, I like this one. I like this one. It is one of the greatest defensive players of all time. It's time to sizzle. T-sizzle. Terrell Suggs on the Ravens Lunar. Former defensive player of the year, former Super Bowl champ. Terrell Suggs, one of the best linemen of all time. Linebacker, lineman type. 2-time Super Bowl champ. 139 career sacks. 8th all-time officially. What a beast. A 7-time Pro Bowler. Former Depoy, as I mentioned, AFC North hit, and that is Chad Stanger with a banger of a hit. Terrell Suggs. Steven, let's sizzle.
I mean, you can't go wrong with T-Sizzle. That's
Fantastic.
amazing. He's been headliners in multiple of our shows
Yeah,
before.
beautiful looking helmet. Congratulations, Chad.
A great win.
I like that. I like that. How about this?
On that Lunar.
On the Lunar. We got another one of these breaks coming up, Steven.
Oh, yeah. We're not done.
Another
Not
one
nearly
coming up.
done. These guys are going to make me bring more boxes in there.
It's fine. You keep doing boxes, we'll bring in more. That's fine. Let me know on Goats and Greats number 3. Who do we got here? Donald Jack, Jacob McGraw, Zachariah Dane. I hope I'm saying that right. David Sparks, Gabriel Croteau. I hope I'm saying that right as well. Probably not. Jerome Nypaver, the minibus, and Dave Harris. How about this? Jerome Nypaver last week won in that Let's Ride series. He won a Randy Moss Speed Flex. He won an Emmitt Smith Eclipse helmet. And out of loaded dice won a Dak Prescott Speed Flex in a span of 24 hours.
He cleaned house.
The minibus is cleaning house, looking to do it again
House.
in Goats and Greats.
Clean house. Good for him. I mean, he's got to come back. He's on fire.
Absolutely. JSA certified there on the sizzle.
Absolutely unconscious.
I love it. Let's keep those orders coming in, guys. You guys are keeping us busy here at Ultimate Autographs. We are knocking off slots left and right. Let me know on a box number. Goats and Greats. 6 spots to go in the next one. Break number 4. Last break in the mini, Steven. Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
Fantastic. So, minibus, you out there. If you got a box number, Dave Harris, Gabriel, David Sparks, Zachariah, Jacob, Donald, let me know on a box number, guys. I'll give you guys a couple minutes here. Otherwise, I will let the randomizer pick, which is cool. Obviously, you guys see the fire, but in case you just joined the stream, this is the Goats and Greats series. This is insanity. We got Patty Ice on the Chiefs Flash, Russell Wilson on that beautiful Broncos helmet, Brett Favre, I think that's a Packers Flash, Dan Marino, Tom Brady, twice, Joe Montana on that sick amp, 4-time Super Bowl champion quarterback, former number 1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence, Randy Moss on the Vikings Flash as well. So a lot of options in the Goats and Greats.
So Jacob McGraw calls for box 7.
All right, Jacob, box 7. That'll do.
Mickey Mantle.
Mickey Mantle, the Mickey Mantle number.
Stephen Ryan.
That's your favorite number, Steven. That's right. All right, box 7. I'll get that off the ticker. We're going to go 8 times for our divisions. We're rolling right now. Goats and Greats. We are rolling. 3rd box already in this series, just like that. It's only 7:22, Steven. It's going to be a fun night, a long night.
Let's go.
Let's get it, guys.
Cody Myers is hopping in. Got Chris Reitmeyer back in the fold.
Awesome.
5 away on the next goats and greats.
Fantastic. Let's close out the minis too, guys. Great mini helmet series coming up. And actually, the minis, the first one is done. That'll be coming up as well.
It's coming up right after this.
Matthew saying, go Gabriel. All right. Got a fan. He's got a fan. 8 clicks, guys. Good luck, everybody. 7 and 8. All right. Gabriel's got the NFC North. Looking for Brett Favre, maybe. David Sparks, NFC South. Could it be the Bucks, Brady? Donald Jack, NFC East. Jerome Nightpaver, the minibus. Red hot in the break room's got the NFC West. Jacob McGraw, AFC North. Jerome Nightpaver, AFC South. Dave Harris. Could be Dan Marino. Could be Tom Brady. Zachariah. Could be Patrick Mahomes. So many possibilities in the goats and greats, guys. Good luck. Box 7 coming up. 7 coming up.
And I think we are 3 away from Let's Ride.
All right, so let's ride, guys. Let's get that done as well. Every helmet in that series has been great.
That's the chase.
For the chase tonight, we're going to spin that wheel. Going to spin that wheel. Oh, I like this one. So usually when you get Fanatics, it means the guy is good. Fanatics, it's time for Chase Young. The Washington football team, Washington Commanders, whatever you want to call them, Redskins. Chase Young, former first-round pick, 2nd overall pick out of Ohio State, one of the best defensive linemen in the college game, made an immediate impact as a rookie. NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year, Pro Bowler, had a bunch of sacks, a bunch of forced fumbles, fumble recoveries. He was hurt some last year, hurt a little bit right now. When he gets healthy, this guy is an absolute beast. That is the NFC East, and that is the Jack Attack. Donald Jack, Fanatic certified on the Chase Young. Matthew wanted the Randy Moss. Not that time, but the Chase Young. Pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know why that whole thing got highlighted there, but Donald, you are the winner. NFC East, Chase Young.
Congrats, Don.
I like that.
That's a great hit. Look at that. On the football team lunar.
It's fantastic. So I guess their new helmets are, say, Commanders, right?
Well,
I know we've had like stuff with Redskins, now football team. We've had everything.
The retro.
Donald Jack.
A nice win.
Just hopped in and I won the Cooper helmet. Let's go. That's right. Big Daddy Nelson Schwartz. Big Daddy making moves in the break room. Taking names, taking dubs. Big Daddy. Very nice. Thanks, boys, says Donnie. Donnie Jack, you are very welcome. Very welcome, sir. Thank you for filling out the break. We have, another Goats and Greats coming up? No, back-to-back mini is next.
Yep. We have, I believe, 5 left on the next Goats and Greats.
5 left on the next Goats and Greats. We're just rolling on along,
We
Steven.
also haven't pulled the headliner.
Not yet. Not yet.
That's and that's Chase Young. We got Terrell Suggs. Got Amari Cooper.
And by the way, that Goats and Greats series, we can only fit so many headliners on the photo. But some of the other names in the series, if you click in the listing, there is an Emmitt Smith, a Ray Lewis, a J.J. Watt, Brian Urlacher, Devontae Adams, Eric Dickerson, Jalen Ramsey, and more. So that is fantastic. Fantastic stuff, guys. Once we close out the next mini helmet series, we will drop this mini break mid-show. Look at these names, guys. Look at this one, Mike Tedesco. Terry Bradshaw. Speaking of 4-time Super Bowl champion quarterbacks on the Steelers lunar, Justin Herbert. Damian Tomlinson, one of the best running backs ever. Michael Irvin. Eddie George. Haven't had much of him yet. Christian McCaffrey. Justin Fields. That mini helmet series will drop as soon as we close out the current break. So, closing in there as well, guys. Closing in. What's going on, Edmund? How's it going, brother? Back-to-back mini, Steven, 37, 38, 44, and 45.
Yes. Should be correct.
No one wants that Hulk Hogan wannabe. I think he's talking about Bradshaw. Well, who wants a box number? Jeffrey Epson, Carl Morgan, Neil Wilson, Connor Hubbard, and Jonathan Rohrbach. So I'm going to get the randomizer prep, Steven. I think we got some new customers in there. I don't recognize many of those guys as big chatters, so I'll get the randomizer prepped. A lot of folks watching the stream.
I didn't see, let me see the names. Yeah, some of these guys are a little bit newer. They're not brand new. But also some of them have made a few orders before, so.
Oh, here we go. John R. He wants 44. All right. What else would you like? 44 will do. And 38. Perfect.
Hey, look at that. They're already paired together.
That works out perfectly.
Fantastic. I'll just keep the other two right here.
Fantastic.
Keeping.
Mike Tedesco, we're doing very well. We are doing very well. We are doing much better now that you're in the break room. Done taking out the garbage, I presume. So you're ready to play. I have 3 Bradshaw already. Guess I always have room for another, though. There you go.
Can't go wrong with the Bradshaw.
Can't go wrong with Terry Bradshaw. All right, guys. 8 clicks on the randomizer for our divisions. The second to last double box break in the minis. And if we can get it, maybe, Steven, you're probably ahead of it already, but get it off the mystery box tab as well.
Yeah, that we can do.
We can do that. All right, so 8 clicks, guys, for our divisions. Winding down on these minis. The next mini helmets are insane. All right, Neil Wilson up top in the NFC North. We got Jonathan R. in the NFC South. He's the guy calling out the numbers, I think. Jonathan, let us know what teams you like. We like asking our new customers what team they like. Jeffrey's got the NFC East. Honor NFC West. Neil AFC North. William AFC South. Jeffrey AFC East. And Carl Morgan out there in the AFC West. Back-to-back minis. Steven, you know how I do this. I go low to high. So we'll start 38. And then we'll do the next one afterward. Here we go. Good luck, gentlemen. Good luck, everybody. Mike Tedesco probably doesn't like this player. He is a rival of the Steelers back in the day. It is Bernie Kosar on the Browns mini. Bernie Kosar is a former 2-time Pro Bowl quarterback. 124 passing touchdowns, more than 23,000 career pass yards. He won the Super Bowl as a backup with the Cowboys, but he was the guy in Cleveland. Bernie Kosar, one of my favorite autographs in sports. You ask why? Look at how big he signed it, Steven. Takes up the whole mini. Weekend at Bernie's.
That looks nice.
Looks very nice. So AFC North, Neil Wilson. Congrats, Neil, on the Bernie Kosar. Bernie, says Nelson Schwartz. What's up, Big Daddy? Cruising on along in Ultimate Autographs.
One more to go there. We are now 2 away on Let's Ride.
Oh.
We're halfway home, at least halfway home on the next. We're 2 away on the next Goats and Greats.
Okay, so we got stuff coming up.
Yeah, we got stuff to do, ladies and gentlemen.
We're ripping boxes. That's what we do here at Ultimate Autographs. Ripping fire for you guys back home. Fantastic. All right, double box break. We got one more coming up. 44. I got to load the truck for tomorrow. Stupid responsibilities. Yeah, I wouldn't have had any responsibilities had I won the Mega Millions.
Yep.
But responsibilities go on, unfortunately. Someone from Des Plaines, not far from here, won, I heard, Steven.
Oh, wow.
So, lucky. All right, here we go.
Des Plaines.
Double box break. What do we got in the next one? It's time for the Danimo. So come out, Danimo. Former 4-time Pro Bowler for the Bears. Not want to come out. He's hard to tackle, even as a defensive lineman. Come on, Danimo. Mini bag is killing me, Steven. That movie is killing me, Smalls from Sandlot. The Danimo is killing me.
Oh, that, the tide? Is the tide around the thing?
Yeah. I don't know why that's done that way, but here we go. Come on, Dan. I know it's him because I see the cert here. It's got to be him. Why do we do that sometimes? I don't know. All right, it's time for the Danimo. Here he comes. On the Flash Mini Hall of Fame 2002. That is Dan Hampton. How about it?
Great hand. Great signature.
Great signature, one of the best autos. This is awesome. They're loving me struggling with the bag. Pure entertainment. You know what's awesome? Double box breaks in the minis. You can win 2 minis. Neil did have 2 spots, and they both paid off. NFC North, AFC North. That was brutal. That bag definitely got me good. Dan Hampton.
Oh, the production team just playing tricks.
Playing tricks with us.
How dare they?
How dare they? I'm glad I can provide some entertainment.
Neil, you're getting a 9.9 on the JA scale.
Yeah, it's a clean auto. It's one of my favorites.
One of the top ones you can get.
Curtis Martin's my favorite, but this one is definitely in the top 2 or 3. It's legible and it's beautiful. The bag, though, was not beautiful. I hate this bag. Get out of here, bag. That was probably the most I've ever struggled with the mini bag in my life.
Yeah, with the mini bag, yes.
They're brutal. The replica bags can have their moments too, but nice pull. Nice auto. 1 double box break left in the minis, guys. We'll drop a new mini helmet series mid-show. My goodness. All right, so Steven, we got 2 to go in the next Goats and Greats.
Yep.
2 to go in Let's Ride.
Yep.
6 to go and pick 1, get 3.
Yep.
Pretty open on most of our other breaks, but let's keep rolling.
Oh, yeah, we're here. It's only 7:34.
It's early.
And we've ripped, let's see, 6?
1, 2,
6 boxes?
3, 4, 5, 6 boxes. 34 minutes in. We are on good pace.
Yeah.
We are on good
Let's
pace.
keep that up.
Definitely, I always say we want to get at least 20 done, but if we can get 30, we could do more. The more boxes we do, the better for everybody. So let's keep those orders coming in, guys.
Oh, is that who I think
1
it
to
is?
go in Goats and
Is
Greats.
that who I think it is?
Who is it?
Elizabeth Doherty.
Is
I
that
believe that's Mrs.
is that
Veluso.
Mrs. Veluso?
I believe so. She's
All
hopping
right.
into the old Goats and Greats.
She wants to show Dom how it's done.
I mean, that's probably fair. She done
Dom
really well.
called out the Brady box number last night,
Ooh.
and he was like 1 spot away. He was the NFC North, I think. Obviously, Brady was the NFC South. Dom was this close to the Brady.
He was.
This close.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're 1 away.
1 spot left in Goats and Greats. Matthew, 1 spot to go. Hop in and close it out. I will drop that link in the chat. I will drop the Let's Ride link in the chat as well, because we want to knock off a Chase Wheel Spin. And we want to close out that series. We'll drop a fresh, authentic series as well, Steven.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of big names in
We're
that
ready to go.
as well. I'll take it, says Matthew. Awesome.
I'm good, Mrs. Veluso. How about yourself?
Hopefully, Disney was good, Elizabeth Veluso. Dom's was complaining about all the walking. So,
Yeah,
he was complaining. Close out Let's Ride so we can get that series done. I agree. I definitely agree. Let me take a look at our next series we got coming up.
2 away.
In the next authentic break. I think it's called Bell Cow. I think we have a lot
we
of
got
running
the Bell
backs.
Cow, yeah.
It was great, not as bad as we thought it would be. Why'd you think it was bad?
Just probably tourist traffic, that kind of stuff.
Probably. So the next authentic series, Steven, has Jerome Bettis, Terrell Davis, Warren Sapp, Marshall Falk, Warren Moon, O.J. Simpson, Michael Vick, Tim Brown, and how about this? Tua as well for the Veluso family.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
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 Yep, see, Disney goes against pretty much all those contradictions.
I do hate crowds as well.
I do, The only crowd I like is a Wrigley crowd, but that's about it.
I like the break room crowd, Steven. That's a good
true.
crowd.
They are a good crowd. Variety of personalities. We should just take over left field at Wrigley.
That's right.
Everyone should just come down for a Cubs game. Take over left field. The ultimate autograph bleachers.
I know Sean Alcrest was inviting us to the Cubs game, but then after the New York Jets sack exchange, haven't gotten any invites from Sean recently.
Dwayne Rabbit closing us out. My guy.
What's up, Dwayne? Bengals Nation, Dwayne Robbie. Big Bengals fan, one of the biggest out there.
Robbie, my apologies. All right, here, I'll get that ready for you.
I think it's Robbie.
I think I
pretty
said
sure.
Rabby on accident.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, to be honest.
Robbie sounds fairly accurate.
All right,
All right,
Goats,
that's ready for you.
Goats and Greats. Aaron King won a lot yesterday. Cody Myers has been winning a lot. Chris Reitmeyer's been winning a lot. Chad Stanger, I think he just won the T-Sizzle in this series. Jacob McGraw, he's been in the break so far. Dave Harris, Elizabeth Doherty going to show Dom how to do it. And Dwayne Robbie looking for closer magic, guys. Drop me a box number. We got 1 through 20 available, except for the ones we pulled, which were 4, 7, and 13 so far. Those are the ones missing on the ticker. 4th break already in this, Steven.
Yep, and number 5 is live.
All right, we're rolling right now, guys. We are rolling. Let me know on those numbers, folks. Let me know on those box numbers.
Oops, hold on. I'm going to fix something about number 5 really quickly. Oh,
2 to go and let's ride. Let's close out that series tonight.
that's right.
Ride.
And that's the chase.
Here's the
That's
chase.
the wheel spin.
So Liz wants 12.
Okay.
Maybe she's looking for Brady with number 12. A lot of folks thinks that matches up. Chris wanted 20, but the lady was a little bit quicker with the 12, Steven. 12 will do. Goats and Greats. I'll get you guys randomized 8 times. We're cruising in this series. 100-box series, guys.
Let's rip all 100.
I mean, we could. We'll rip a bunch.
I'm sorry, let's rip all 98.
Steven,
Because you have to account for those 2 eBays.
that's true.
That's about it.
Well, no, but the eBay ones are technically counted. That's counts towards that. So,
Oh, yeah, so perfect.
yeah, let's rip all 100.
Mm.
Steven, the goal is a realistic goal. I mean, I would love to rip 100
Let's
tonight,
set a record.
but a realistic goal is the next time you come in, because you've got a little vacation this week.
I do.
You're not in until next Monday. I don't want you to see the series ever again after tonight, Steven. That's the goal. Let's get it closed out in the next 7
I'll just have to
days.
come home on Sunday because I'll be in spotty cell reception. That's just going to be a blow up. Like, it's all gone.
Absolutely. Matthew, every headliner is available in Goats and Greats, including the Pats Brady, the Bucks Brady, Brett Favre, Patrick Mahomes, Dan Marino, Randy Moss. All those headliners are still available in this series. We have yet to pull a headliner. So they're all out there, guys. All are out there. 7 and 8.
Who could it be?
Cody Myers up top. He's got the North. Could be Randy Moss, Brett Favre. Chad's got the NFC South. Could be Brady. Elizabeth's got the NFC East. We got an Emmitt Smith in this series. Chris has the NFC West. There's a Joe Montana out there. Aaron King, AFC North. Jacob McGraw, AFC South. Dave Harris, AFC East. That could be Brady. Could be Marino. The South, by the way, Jacob, could be Trevor Lawrence. Dwayne Robbie, finally, AFC West. Good luck, guys. Goats and Greats. Here we go. Box 12. Box 12. Let's see some heat. Good luck, ladies and gents. We have a lady in this break. Be careful.
We do.
Liz is sneaky. Liz is sneaky.
What do we got?
Ooh, this is a team we don't get very often, but we have got him a lot more lately. It is a good receiver on a beautiful helmet. Robbie Anderson with the Panthers. NFC South. Robbie Anderson. That is Chad Stanger. Congratulations, Chad. Robbie Anderson. Rumors are maybe he doesn't love Baker Mayfield, but he'll have a shot to do that coming up with Baker. Robbie Anderson, by the way, about to be a 7th-year receiver. Just under 5,000 yards so far in his career. More than 1,000 yards in 2020. So, Robbie Anderson, congratulations, Chad Stanger. Fanatics certified there, NFC South.
I love the Panther color scheme. I say that about every team, but
That's right.
I just love it.
So, Nelson asking, Kamen, can I send you guys a different address for the Cooper helmet? I'm going to be out of town for the next week and want to make it just it doesn't sit outside my apartment. So, There's two things you can do, Nelson. First and foremost, send that info to our customer service team. We can possibly hold the helmet for you and just not ship it out until a week later, or we can send it to a new address. The easiest way to update your address is going straight into your account. However, you'd have to change it back when you come back. But this is the customer service team. This is who you can shoot this info to, Mr. Big Daddy Nelson Schwartz. Dom is jealous that Liz is in the break. He's like, what's going on here? Mike says, shut up, Dom. Shut up. So
Right off the bat. Brotherly love.
Silencing him.
Brotherly love.
6 seasons, though, so far for Robbie Anderson, former Jet. Pretty solid receiver, more than 1,000 yards in 2020, Steven.
Yeah.
So very nice.
Got another Hall of Fame quarterback coming to him, as he said. Didn't he say that?
I don't know.
I think he said it.
Okay.
He said it's tough when you're going from Hall of Fame quarterback to Hall of Fame.
Oh, no, that was Devontae Adams. He was talking about Rodgers and Carr.
I think what...
Did Robbie mock it?
I think he mocked it, yeah.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Because, Robbie didn't want Baker.
No, I know.
Even originally. He's
I know.
like, I'm good on that.
And now he's got him. I don't know. Baker did have some issues with OBJ. So interesting to see how that relationship works out. I do know that DJ Moore is also very good. So they got 2 solid guys there. DJ Moore is probably the number 1. Robbie Anderson could be a solid 2. We'll see how the chemistry works out there in Carolina.
Halfway home on a center ice puck. Thanks to Mr. Nypaver. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're 1 away on the first Let's Ride.
All right, let's get it closed up. 2 more Let's Ride boxes left, and we are done with that series. What's been pulled in Goats and Greats besides Robbie wannabe Snoop Doggy Dog LOL, says Dom. So we have pulled so far Terrell Suggs, Chase Young, and what was the other one, Steven?
The other one?
Amari Cooper. So solid hits coming out of that series tonight.
Yeah.
Rock solid hits coming out so far. Bob is saying, Nelson, you can always register with FedEx on their website. Once you register, you can have them hold it and deliver it to your first day you're back home. Bob always has ideas. Bob's got a lot of ideas.
Like the Book of Breaking, or Book of Memorabilia.
Book of Memorabilia. Book of Breaking sounds good too, though. Like the Book of Manning.
Yeah.
Book of Breaking, I like that.
I was thinking Book of Basketball. But
Book of Basketball.
Same
Is that by Bill Simmons?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was meaning to read that, have not, but I hear it's good.
It's a very good read.
Speaking of basketball and history, I know we mentioned it during happy hour. I know we mentioned it last night.
It's worth mentioning.
But it's worth mentioning at least one more time. Condolences go out to Bill Russell's family, friends as well, the Boston Celtics organization, the NBA as a whole, and the sports world as a whole. Legend passing away yesterday, the news breaking, 88, 11 titles in 13 years. He did a lot for basketball, a lot for African Americans, off the court as well.
Mm-hmm.
So salute to the legend, Bill Russell.
Shout out Bill.
Dom saying, did you get my message on Discord? Dom, I'll go look now. It's like Dom talking to his dad or something. It sounds like those guys are having a good time. 1 to go and let's ride, guys.
What's the deal?
Let's ride. That 1 spot will fill up, obviously, and we'll do the chase wheel spin. And then we only have 1 box left in Let's Ride. I promise you guys, everything in this series is insanely good. We get very caught up on headliners. Yes, the Brady went, but everything in this series is fantastic. I consider Bob a father figure. He's the father, the godfather of Ultimate Autographs here. The break father. I like that. Who's that? Todd Frazier, the baseball player, the Todd father.
Yeah, exactly.
Fantastic nickname. Fantastic. So let's keep ripping Goats and Greats. We've done 4 breaks already in that. 2 minis for 6 boxes. Did a jersey, 7 boxes down already, Steven. I consider Dom a daddy figure, of course, Mike. Thank you, Dom. Now go clean the room. Bob's got the jokes.
Bob's first command.
I love it. So who's going to close out Let's Ride? Who's going to be the hero and close out Let's Ride? Cannot wait to knock off that break, Steven.
True. Very excited to see who's left because, like you mentioned, there's usually not a bad helmet.
No, there's not a bad helmet in there. Some of the non-headliner hits that we had yesterday, Umar Esiason, Howie Long. We've pulled,
You don't see those names.
Tony Gonzalez wasn't a headliner in that series. Shannon Sharp,
Yep.
Troy Polamalu, Michael Vick,
O.J. Simpson,
O.J.
Ty Law.
Simpson, Michael Thomas,
Just
Kurt
a
Warner. There was a Kurt
That was
Warner
a
in that
beautiful
series
helmet. That
on
was a
the
beautiful
Eclipse.
helmet. I watched that. That was the first night the series dropped. No.
Yeah, that was nasty. That was one of the early boxes.
Yeah. They're all full size, beautiful, authentic helmets. Like,
It's a diamond series.
Yeah.
So that means those are top of the line authentic helmets. We'll drop another authentic series as soon as we can close that one out. Got some great running backs. Jerome Nypaver, the minibus. We got the big bus coming up. Jerome Bettis.
Oh yeah.
That's exciting.
I mean, Kamen, it's not even 8 o'clock yet.
Crazy.
Not even 8 o'clock yet.
It's crazy.
We're gonna close this out. We're gonna be doing fresh new series by 9 o'clock. It's gonna be crazy.
And the minis and the authentics both, I hope.
Mhm. Oh yes. I got the 2 minis right here.
That's it. Last minis in that
37
series.
and 4 to 5.
Then Bob's guy, Justin Herbert's coming up. We got Terry Bradshaw, Mike's guy,
Justin Fields. Maybe my guy.
your guy. Hopefully,
Maybe my guy.
We hope he works out in Chicago. We hope. Pick one, get 3 jerseys. We're still looking for that Ezekiel Elliott's as well. 6 spots to go.
Aaron King closing us out.
And let's ride.
Yep.
All right, you're the man, Mr. King. Aaron King won some spots in that break yesterday. I think he won
Nice.
a couple Let's Ride. I think one in the early show, maybe one in the late show. So thank you, Aaron King.
He's had success.
Looking to be king of the break. King of Let's Ride #1. Guaranteed wheel spin at the end of the show.
Let's go.
Hopefully we can add 8 more names too, Steven.
Absolutely. I think that's totally doable.
Let's Ride #1, guys. Which box would you guys like? It is the last Let's Ride boxes. 2 left. 19 or 30. This series, I think, debuted on Tuesday of this past week. I believe it was Tuesday.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I think it was Tuesday. So we got the series done in less than a week.
I mean,
That's how good it was.
the headliners were insane.
Insane. All right, so we'll go with 19. Chris Reitmeyer had 19. Jacob had 30. Chris came in just 4/100ths of a second before. So we'll go with whatever comes in first. 19 coming up, and let's ride.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and Let's Ride #2 is live.
Papa Bus coming up, said Jerome. That's right.
That's what we like to hear.
The next authentic series does feature the Papa Bus, Jerome Bettis.
30.
19 is what we had first,
Oh,
actually.
no, 19 was #1?
19 was first. Chris had 19, then Jacob had 30, and then we had 19 again, but Chris's 19 was
19.
first. You're good. All right, 8 clicks for our divisions, guys. Good luck. Cannot wait to see what's in here.
Could be in 19.
Second to last box in this series. All right, we got William Greenway up top in the NFC North, followed by Aaron King in the NFC South. There's Jason Hazelwood, NFC West. Jerome Nypaver, Jason's got the NFC East. Jerome's got the NFC West. Chris Reitmeyer, AFC North. AFC South is Jeff. Welcome to the room, new customer. AFC East is Jacob. And then Jerome Nypaver, the minibus, is out there in the AFC West. Good luck, guys. Let's ride. Second to last box in this series, looking to pull some fire. I cannot wait to see what's in here. Everything in this series has been insane. Here we go. Diamond helmets. Wait to see what's in here, guys. All authentics. All fantastic helmets. What do we have here? This is nice. It only gets better. The best autograph in football memorabilia. It's not a robot. It is Curtis Martin, Hall of Fame 2012 on the Jets Flash helmet. An absolute legend, Curtis Martin, one of the greatest running backs of all time, 6th all-time in career rush yards. Only 5 guys ever have more career rush yards than Curtis Martin. Led the league in rushing in 2004. An absolute beast. That is the AFC East, and that is Jacob McGraw. How about it, Jacob? Congrats on the Curtis Martin, in my opinion, the best autograph out there.
The only 10 you see.
Curtis Martin's autograph.
Yeah, in terms of autograph.
And Bob is right. This actually isn't a flash. It's their standard helmet.
Yeah.
I thought it was a flash, but I think you're right, Bob.
I think they use a different logo for their flash.
It is a standard-looking helmet. Fantastic Jets helmet. Congratulations, Jacob. This is funny. Jacob wanted box 30. He's lucky. 19 came through because he got the AFC East and he got himself Curtis Martin. Sweet, says Jacob.
We'll take it.
That is very nice. Look at that auto. My goodness. Looks like a robot, Steven.
Yeah. I mean,
Looks like a robot.
It's perfect. It's a 10. 10 of 10.
10 out of 10. Congrats, Jacob. So, guys, 1 box left and let's ride. Steven, I say we close it out tonight.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Fire like Curtis Martin coming out. I mean, what else more do you guys want? This is pretty cool. For a non-headliner hit, you get the best signature in sports. It is fantastic. Fantastic. All right. That was cool. Steven, I have not pulled a single bad helmet out of Let's Ride.
Yeah, I haven't either. I only broke not one box, but one night of it.
Yeah.
And they were all not even headliners. None of them were headliners. Some of them were the hidden headliner.
Right.
They were still just fantastic.
I'll be honest, the worst hit in the series is also one of the best autographs in memorabilia. So the worst hit in the series was Dan Hampton. And that's pretty good if that's your worst hit.
Yeah.
Fantastic signature.
On a gorgeous full size.
Yeah, on a gorgeous full-size Bears Lunar. That was the worst hit in the whole series. Best hit, Tom Brady. Some would argue the Brett Favre with the drips on the amp. Some might like the Randy Moss Speed Flex. Insane series.
Well, guess who it is?
Here we go.
The old Facebook user himself.
Josh Lasseter.
What's happening to the goats and greats?
Chris Roberts wanted to say hello, Stephen Ryan. Just wanted to say hi, old buddy. All right, Chris Roberts. Chris Roberts, the man of the jerseys. Although the Cowboys have been taken and pick 1, get 3.
Yep.
So Chris might be late there. Josh Lasseter, what's happening, man? We've ripped 4 goats and greats breaks. We have a 1 Let's Ride left in the series. And Josh, here's some news for you. Breaking news for Josh Lasseter. I don't know how much you like mini helmets, Josh. I know you do a lot of jerseys in full sizes. But your boy Eddie George is in the next mini helmet series. We close out the current minis. We will drop this new mini helmet series mid-show. Names like LaDainian Tomlinson, Terry Bradshaw, Justin Herbert, Justin Fields, Eddie George, Michael Irvin, Christian McCaffrey. A lot of big names, a lot of flashes, lunars, a lot of good stuff. Mr. Lasseter. Josh is in a little early tonight. He's normally up, pretty late. He joins us at 9 o'clock. He's here at 8 o'clock.
Hey.
Ready to ball. So we close out the last mini helmet break. 8 spots left. The last Let's Ride. 8 spots left. We'll drop fresh series. The next authentic series has names like Jerome Bettis in it. Fantastic running back for the Steelers. I'm not late. Tedesco got my team covered. Look in the trade. All right, Chris. All right. In the minis or what series, Dom Veluso? The Playmaker minis. That's a good question, Steven. I think that is. Let me look at it, actually. The next minis are 40 boxes.
Yep.
And I'll put the first 20 on the ticker, Dom. We close out the current minis. I'll put the first 20 up on the ticker. No headliners pulled in the double Brady break, Josh Lasseter. So Brady's out there. Dan Marino's out there. Let's put it up. So I make my life easier and the customer's life easier, Steven. The double Brady Goats and Greats. Patty Ice is out there. In my opinion, the best quarterback in the NFL today. Russell Wilson, one of the best out there. Legend Brett Favre, Dan Marino. Maybe the second best receiver ever, Randy Moss. If not the best. I know some folks will argue that as well. Trevor Lawrence on the Flash. Joe Montana on the Amp. Four-time Super Bowl champion Joe Montana. So all headliners are available. Dom says 7 and 14. All right, Dom. Let's fill up the current mini break, and we can do 7 and 14 for the first break in the next minis.
Chris Reitmeyer hyping into the last Let's Ride as well as Goats and Greats.
All right, so Chris Reitmeyer is a smart guy. So
in his spots.
You know why he's smart, Steven? Because a lot of times in our series, folks get so fixated on the headliners. The non-headliners in Let's Ride, like we just saw the Curtis Martin, are fantastic.
Yeah.
Non-headliners in Goats and Greats have been great so far as well. Terrell Suggs, Amari Cooper.
Chase Young.
So the heat is out there, guys. The heat is out there. So let's keep pulling some fire. Let's go. Let's keep pulling some fire.
Sounds like a good time.
We have the last two minis available. The last Let's Ride. All of the jersey boxes in the room in the ticker. All of the hockey pucks. All of Off the Edge reps.
They're all in here.
Steeler fans, we still have Hines Warden off the edge. We still haven't pulled Chase Young. So I think, Steven, I believe every single series we have right now on the break page, every single box in every single series is in the room and on the ticker except for the Goats and Greats and the beater box.
Yep.
All the other series, they're all here. They're all
Maxed
available.
out.
So a lot of options. In the first 20 in Goats and Greats, headliners are coming. You can't put all 100 in here.
Yeah.
Not enough room, but some headliners are coming.
And plus, if we did stack in here and someone called Box 98, I'd have to go through a digging mission.
I know. That'll take like hours to
Take
get
a
the
while
boxes.
to organize it the way it's got to go.
Those are randomized, though, guys. I know in that Off the Edge series, we pulled Randy Moss like early in the series. He was like box 12 or something out of 40. Like one of the first 15 for sure. So sometimes the biggest names are actually early in series. I know they don't believe us, Steven, but it is true.
I mean, I think Marino
was in box 2.
Exactly. So,
Dan Marino was in box 2.
I was fairly sure
in the Let's
early.
Ride series. He was in
Okay.
box 2. And
We're
he was...
2 away on the next Goats and Greats.
All right, perfect. That's the one people like tonight, guys.
It's a great rip.
If you're just joining the room, this is the hot series in the room. I will put it up so many times tonight because, Steven, we can't show off the series enough.
Nope. You can't.
These are all replica helmets. I know that the pictures look a little smaller. I had to fit them in. Those are replica helmets, full-size helmets, not minis, not authentics, all replica helmets. I mean, you can make a case that we have, let's see, Russell Wilson has some work to do, and Mahomes obviously needs longevity. But Brady, Montana, Favre, Marino, Mahomes, those 5 quarterbacks, in my opinion, Steven, when it's all said and done, are all going to be top 10 all time.
Yeah.
I mean, I think obviously Marino, Brady, Montana, Favre already are. Russell Wilson has a chance to make the top 10. Trevor Lawrence has the talent. So we've got about half of the greatest quarterbacks of all time all in that series. That's pretty good.
It's absurd. And then, there's just a lot of, like you said, big names for all 32 teams are represented twice in the series.
Yeah.
So there's not going to be a lot of misses.
No.
I'll say that, folks.
One spot to go in that next break.
Yep.
Josh Lassiter, we did talk fantasy in our meeting. So Josh is asking, did y'all get a chance to talk the fantasy league in the meeting today? That is going to be coming up. We have some details to iron out, but don't want to give a 100% guarantee, but based on today's meeting, pretty good chance we will have an Ultimate Autographs Fantasy League coming up in a few weeks. So that would be fun.
Yeah, sounds
fantastic.
exactly.
We had a lot of folks asking about it yesterday. So I was honest, Steven. I told them I'll bring it up at our next meeting.
Very popular last year.
Very popular last year. Brought it up, and I think it's going to happen, Josh. It's going to happen.
Yeah. signs are pointing upwards.
Steven, we have a lot of folks watching our stream right now. I've got the restream pulled up. A lot of folks are currently watching the stream, guys.
They want to see more goats and greats.
They want to see more goats and greats. One spot to go. I don't know why I'm even bothering to put this link in because it's probably going to sell out, but just in case, here's the link to that, and here's the link to our entire live break page where you can get all of our series, guys. Hop in and let's rip some fire.
What you're going to do here, Kamen, is you're going to tell me when it's closed so that I can make the other one live.
Okay, you got it already set up.
I'm ready to go.
All right, perfect. I'll be looking out for it. As soon as it sells out, we'll post a new one
I got
right
it
away,
ready
like
to
clockwork. Like clockwork.
So I can add that last name pretty quickly.
Also, if you guys are open to this, we could potentially do doubles in that series. You can do a single and a double at the same time. That seemed to work great last night.
Yeah.
So we'll post that single regardless, Steven, because I want to give our customers a chance to get in on the single.
Yep.
But if we have several of you guys in the chat wanting to do a double box break, we could make that happen. I say, Steven, we like to get at least 5 agreeing because we want to make sure it fills. But I know last night I made the executive call, posted some doubles because I had a feeling with the Brady, with every box in the room, it was going to go off the rails. It did. We could do doubles if you guys want. So, Zachariah, the eBay series is this Goats and Greats series. So, this is the series that we did one eBay break to start this series, and then it's a traditional divisional break. We're doing eBay breaks Monday, Wednesday, Friday, where you can bid on your teams, and the rest of the way, it is eBay breaks. There are 2 Titan helmets in there. That is true. Every team has at least 2 representatives in this Goats and Greats series, Josh. 100% guarantee there's 2 Titan helmets in there. We've yet to pull a Titan, so they're out there.
Yeah.
2 Titan helmets are in there.
We're one away from closing the next one.
The headliners left in the pick 1, get 3. And Steven, since it is moving a little slower, I'm thinking we might do divisional for the next break.
Okay.
But we'll see how it goes, but most likely leaning that way. We do have the Ezekiel Elliott left, and Maurice Jones-Drew left, Josh Lasseter in the pick 1, get 3. And let's see. Jaguars have been selected, but you can get the Titans. So
True.
I think we're gonna try it as divisional the next
break. Okay.
Next break divisional. We do want to fill this one up for sure.
I think more people are excited about this Goats and Greats.
I think that's got the attention in the room right now. So I think
it's a brand new series.
Everything else is kind of like on the barn burner, as they say.
You got to allocate resources to the right.
That's right. Goats and Greats. Let's get it. The folks are afraid of the closer magic, Steven.
Some people don't want to do it.
Where's Cody Myers? He told us he's been on a closing streak. He loves closing. It's working for him.
He might already be in that one.
Cody, where you at, brother?
He's in there already.
He is in there.
Yep, slotted in the 5th spot.
All right, so he's not going to get the close, but he can get, he could do 2 of them.
He could get the close.
He could get the close. I know Josh Lasseter probably won't leave that hanging for a while.
I mean, we won't be sitting here for too much longer.
No, that's going to fill up any second now. If you guys want the double, let me know. We can post a double along with the single. So that'll be the 5th break already in that. It's only 8:06.
Oh, yeah.
We're grooving. I've noticed lately, too, more folks hop in at 8 o'clock.
But that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, we're going to pick up momentum. We've already ripped 5 of these.
Yeah.
You guys are going to breeze through 6.
Closed out, Steven.
And boom, ladies and gentlemen.
Zach Barrick,
you the man. Go close out number 6 now.
All right, thank you, live. Zach. Let me know on a box number. Goats and Greats, number 5. Cruising with that series.
Oh, yes.
I mean, I said that I thought we can get at least 10 done tonight.
I think that's a minimum.
I think it's a minimum.
It's a minimum standard. All right. There you go.
17 is the box we want, Steven. Goats and Greats, 17.
Kadogi, sounds like a plan.
8 clicks on the randomizer. Thank you, Josh, for the 17. Josh is in that break.
What?
He is in that break, I'm saying. Yeah. I was looking for him to hop in, but he already was in the break. There you go. 17's going off the ticker. We will go 8 clicks. Matthew jerseys are filling. They'll fill. There's 5 spots left. Right now, all the attention is on this series.
Our box is up here now.
Let's go. All right, here we go. Box 17, guys. We are going 8 clicks on the randomizer for GOATs and Greats. We've yet to pull a headliner in this series. Yet to pull a headliner. A lot of insane headliners. Good luck, everybody. 8 clicks for our divisions. All right, here we go. Aaron King up top in the NFC North. Aaron, that could be Brett Favre. Could be Randy Moss. We got Tom Walls. Tom's got the NFC South. Could be the Bucks Brady. Jerome Nypaver, the minibus. He's a Cowboys fan. We got an Emmitt Smith in this series. Zach Barrick, NFC West. That would be another great hit. Joe Montana. Josh Lasseter, AFC North. Matthew L., AFC South. Could be Trevor Lawrence. Cody Myers, AFC East. Could be Brady. Could also be Dan Marino. Chris Reitmeyer. This could be Patrick Mahomes. Go Jerome, says Chris Roberts, cheering for the minibus. Jerome's been winning Dak Prescott, Emmitt Smith. He's been cleaning out these breaks. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Jerome's got an Emmitt Smith. It's a black eclipse. How about a white one, Jerome? Emmitt Smith, NFL's all-time leading rusher. Beautiful looking Cowboys replica helmet. The one, the only Emmitt Smith that is Beckett certified, Prova certified. Fantastic hits. The mini boss is on fire. He's winning everything in the break room, including Emmitt Smith, NFL's all-time leading rusher. Boom, Jerome, says Chris. How about it, Jerome?
When you're hot, baby.
When you're hot, baby. He is beyond hot. He is on fire. Ooh. Dak Prescott, Emmitt Smith ×2.
And it goes to the home team. He's a fan.
Randy Moss, Speed Flex. Boom, says Jerome. Jerome is a Cowboys fan. Chris probably won't be able to trade for this one.
You won't be able to get that one, buddy.
But he will be cheering on his buddy. Congratulations, Jerome. Heck of a hit, Ooh. Says Edmund. My box calling stays on point, says Josh Lasseter.
Yeah, there you go.
He's on point. First headliner. I know we have 9 photoed headliners, but the rest of the listing has other like headliner level names. First of those big dogs coming off the board, Emmitt Smith. Thanks, Chris, says Jerome.
Big dog, Emmitt Smith.
Jerome Nypaver, man, this guy is just cruise control right now. He cannot lose. And he had 1 spot in there, too. 1 spot. That's insane. What do you think about that lid, Steven, says Chris.
It's a beautiful helmet.
It is a beautiful helmet. There's no denying it. Congrats, Jerome. Jerome's got to give me some lotto numbers. Or maybe Josh has to give me the numbers because he's calling out the boxes and other people are winning.
True.
Maybe that's what I need. Zachariah, headliners are gone in the current minis. We have just 1 break left. The next mini helmet series has names like Justin Herbert, Justin Fields, Terry Bradshaw, LaDainian Tomlinson. As soon as we close the current minis, we will drop a fresh mini series. Could be tonight, could be tomorrow. As soon as we get them done, we'll drop that. Could be mid-show, guys.
Hey, Kamen, I'm going to take a few of those boxes from you.
Sure.
I anticipate a lot more. And
Yeah.
Mr. Amer, I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well yourself.
Jason Amer, what's going on, buddy? Glad to have you in the breaks. Got some goats and greats.
I know we got to keep the headliners, but
I'll keep the Emmitt Smith.
yeah, that works.
That one I want to show off. I'll maybe even keep this Curtis Martin because I think it's fantastic. But I'll give you the rest of the boxes.
That works.
This is actually Emmitt right here. Robbie Anderson you can have.
Ooh, beautiful.
Jason, hope you're doing good, bud. Jason looking nice stop that losing streak and turn it into a winning streak here at Ultimate Autographs.
Not a bad plan.
You can't win them all, but if imagine if you win some of these great helmets. That's something.
Gary.
Back-to-back Brady breaks. ×2 in this case.
3 in 2 weeks.
3 in 2 weeks. My birthday was great, Jason. Thank you for asking. What was the plan, Steven? Next Monday, I'll wear my new gift.
Yes.
So my girlfriend got me a shirt of my dog. Custom designed shirt. Photo of my dog, Messi. And I will be wearing that shirt next Monday night in the breaks. We did mini golfing, fancy lunch, got some cheesecake for my cake. It was a great birthday. 32 was good to me. New blue polo. Did not get a new blue polo, but I might wear the blue polo tomorrow night, Jason. We can maybe make that happen. Dom saying, I'm doing good, Jason. Dom's getting jealous that Jason's ignoring him lately. Jason is, talking to me, talking to you, Steven, talking to Mike Tedesco. Dom is getting jealous. He's getting jealous.
Sorry, the Instagram and TikTok world needs Kamen Smith.
Oh, you're going to put it up?
Yeah, I'm just going to put it in there.
Fantastic. Let's do it.
They need to see this.
Tell them to hop in right now. Let them know. Hop in right now, guys. Ultimate Autographs. I just finished unloading the U-Haul. What a nightmare, says Jason. That is brutal. Jason just completing his move, Steven. He just moved.
Hopefully everyone all good on the move.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Moves can be tough.
Settling in nicely.
Jason says, hi, Mikey. Talking Mike Tedesco. So
straight ignoring
Dom. Just going straight to Mike. Poor Dom Veluso.
Oh,
poor guy. But Dom is still nice about it. Congrats on the move, my friend. Good. That is very nice. All right, guys, let's keep moving on the breaks. We got the next Goats and Greats up. 8 spots to go, 7 to go, and Let's Ride. Diamond helmets. The last Let's Ride break, we close that out. We'll drop a new series mid-show. Same deal with the minis. We'll drop a new series mid-show. 8 spots to go in the double box break in the minis. 5 left in the Feed Me jerseys. 8 to go in Off the Edge rep helmets. Still looking for that awesome Heinz Ward Steelers Nation in that series. Beater box, a lot of headliners left. Center Ice Hockey Pucks, 2 spots left. We got some headliners left there as well, Steven.
I have a lot of sick stuff in this room. That's all I know. Like I said,
absolutely.
I don't think we've had this much anticipation in all of the full size authentics, our full size reps, our minis. We got fresh new headliners pretty much in each of those series.
It's insane.
It's insane.
The room is great. Jason, I don't think there are any Wawas in Connecticut, says Bob. Of course. We did pull the DeAndre Swift jersey, Zachariah, and Jason, truer words have never been spoken. Jason said, I see the minibus is still winning. So Randy Moss, Emmitt Smith, Dak Prescott, Emmitt Smith again.
Some things never change.
Minibus is the hottest guy out there in the breaks right now. He is just rolling.
Rolling.
Minibus is still rolling along, says Jerome. That's crazy.
All right, guys. So 7 left in the last Let's Ride.
Minibus, that could be yours. 7 to go.
Well,
and we can drop the big bus next. The big bus next coming up.
The large van.
Jerome, can I have some of that luck, says Jason.
Jason, you have new house mojo.
Yeah, new house mojo. It's like new customer mojo.
You literally left all of the losing at the other place.
That's right. I like that, Steven. Jerome is even going to get him. You'll send some.
Yeah.
Send some.
He wants to share.
Wow. Jerome is a nice guy. He's a nice guy. All right. Well, Jason Amer, the combination of new house mojo and most importantly, Jerome Night Paver luck. You got to win tonight. I mean, Jerome is giving you his luck.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
like the greatest gift one can get. That is like the greatest gift one could get. So let's knock off some more slots, guys. We're a little bit open right now on the breaks, but we've been on fire the entire night. Pretty confident we can fill up these breaks in a hurry. All of the photoed headliners are still out there in Goats and Greats.
Ooh.
So all of the photoed headliners, Brady ×2, Brett Favre, Russell Wilson, Patrick Mahomes, Dan Marino, Trevor Lawrence, Joe Montana, quarterback heaven, and a Randy Moss mixed in there as well. So some of the other big names, we just pulled the Emmitt Smith. There's a Ray Lewis in here.
Yeah.
J.J. Watt, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, tied for the NFL record, is in there. Brian Urlacher, the Great Bear, Devontae Adams, number 99 in Madden, Eric Dickerson, single-season record holder for rushing yards. So, and Jalen Ramsey, recent Super Bowl champ. So, a lot of great names in that series. So there you go.
That's 100 boxes.
100 boxes. We got the first 20 in the room to start. Feed me jerseys, guys. Still looking for Zeke. Got 5 spots to go in the Feed me jerseys. That break should close up tonight as well. Those should both close up as well. 100 boxes, Don Veluso. 100 boxes. And if you think about it, those photo headliners, Steven, so we've done, 5 boxes so far?
Mm-hmm.
So there's about roughly close to 1 in 10 chance we see some of those guys coming out like soon.
Just like that. Jason, you never know.
I don't think there's a Ryan Leaf in there, but I don't know. So, Jason, there are some news about that Goats and Greats series. Every NFL team is represented at least twice. So there is 2 Eagle helmets in there as well. 2 Eagle helmets lurking in that series.
I don't think the OBJ is available anymore, right?
OBJ is gone.
Yes.
Yeah, we did pull OBJ.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to be running happy hour jersey breaks tomorrow. We do have OBJ available in that series.
OBJ. He's in the happy hour.
Yeah,
Happy hour
Mike,
jerseys.
we love you, Mike. We're not scooping anything up but love for you, Mike Tedesco. All love here. All love, brother. All love. Here's that heart.
I feel like you guys are doing that more to Don Veluso.
Yeah, you guys are being mean to Dom.
You guys are ignoring him.
Yeah.
Yes.
To be honest, Jason, I don't know what Eagles. Let me see. The Eagles are not in this listing. So I'm not sure what Eagles are in there. We'll find out.
We've got
It's
a
a
wide
mystery, it's a
variety.
mystery box. Mystery box.
But all 32 teams.
There you go. Dom's saying it's fine. He's surviving the treatment from his guys. He's like, it's fine.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm used
It's
to
a little
it.
boy human thing.
He's fine.
All right, Dominic Del Grande hopping in.
And which one?
The Goats and Greats.
All right, Dominic Del Grande looking for Dan Marino. Jason says, you know what, Eagle, I'd love Randall Cunningham. So Randall Cunningham was in our last 2 Authentics, Jason. Let's Ride, and he was also in the previous Authentic, Young Guns.
Young Guns.
So Randall Cunningham, probably, if you're looking at the trend, will be in our next Authentic break, which is also coming up as soon as we close out Let's Ride. So Randall Cunningham could be coming up in various breaks, potentially, Jason. Ego hits the guy from Invincible. Vince Papali, Mike Tedesco. I've personally met Vince Papali. He's a great guy, a great motivational speaker. We've had him on a football in the break, Steven. So that is another possibility. Larry says, I have one for you, Jason. Got an Eagle item for Jason Amer. Okay. All right. Let's keep knocking off slots in that Goats and Greats, guys. Come on now. Mike and Dom need a marriage counselor, I think, says Bob. Of course. Dom's got a Ron Jaworski Eagles Authentic. I got a Randall Cunningham on the way, says Mike. That's right.
Ooh.
I pulled Mike a Randall Cunningham. Was it in Young Guns or was it in Let's Ride? I don't remember. I feel like that might have been the last Young Guns night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Randall Cunningham's definitely worthy of the Let's Ride, but I think that was Young
here we
Guns.
go. So our owner, Matt Salas, who would know more than anyone, says
The expert.
A.J. Brown is one of the Eagle items in there. So, Jason Amer, there's your answer. A.J. Brown is in this series for the Eagles.
Good old AB.
So that's fantastic.
Want to give a shout out to Tommy Ongaro. He's hopping in to the pick 1, get 3. He just bought the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay.
That's a new customer, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to say welcome to the break room.
Let's go. I'm guessing he's an Eagles fan.
Mhm.
Typically, when our new customer comes in, we ask him what team they like. And maybe he just wants an Eagles item, but chances are probably an Eagles fan.
Maybe he's an NFL thing.
Chris Roberts says, glad to see y'all working as a team. Bob saying, Matt, I need a Kadarius Toney if you can find one. Former Florida Gator Kadarius Toney.
You want that on a Giants lid?
I don't know. Be great. Curious what Colts are in there, says Brandon Barrick.
You never know.
Yeah, you never know. We have had a lot of Marvin Harrison lately. I'm not sure if he's the Colt in there.
Ooh.
But that would be
we have a lot
cool.
of Colts. We've had Dwight Freeney,
We have-
Robert Mathis.
We have a lot of Colt hits. That's
Yeah.
right.
We've had Reggie Wayne before. A lot of good names.
I love Marvin Harrison lately, though, because he's a guy that doesn't sign a lot,
Mhm.
but we've had him a lot in the room lately. Marv.
He was just a headliner in our last Loaded Dice.
He was? He was? Bob says we need a Shaq Leonard. Shaquille Leonard, not
Dang.
Darius Leonard. Change the name there.
I
Okay.
mean, Darius Shaquille Leonard.
Yeah, Darius Shaquille Leonard. Dropping in the live break page link, guys. Get your spots. Mike saying, Brandon, I got a bunch of code stuff. Hit me up on Discord. All right. Do it. Do it.
Invite.
Perfect.
Just give me a second here.
Get it in there. Matt needs a Ray Nitschke.
Oh,
Old school there.
that is
LOL, Matt, says Mike Tedesco.
Ray Nitschke.
Matt would probably want a Bobby Orr. I feel like that's something Matt would enjoy. He's a hockey guy.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Bobby Orr would be great. Mike saying, my only Colt not up for trade is Harrison. He's spoken for. Jason says, I got a new phone. Someone invite me to the Discord.
Yep. Hold on, I'm gonna do that for you. I
Perfect.
apologize.
Jason's got a new phone? Jason, what kind of phones you get, man? Sounds like a fancy phone for Jason.
Boom. We're in. Let's go.
Bob's got a lot of legends. So we found out during happy hour, Steven,
About the legend.
Bob has 140 full-size helmets. Everyone in the chat, let me know how many full-size helmets you have, and I'll copy that in as well so the Facebook folks see it. Let me know how many full-size helmets you guys have. Bob has 140. Who has more than 140? You've got more than 140 helmets? Let us know. Jerome Nypaver got to be close with all the what he's doing lately.
What he's been doing this past, since we've been here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to be getting closer. and
Jerome's
closer.
got to be close to that.
Thank you for copying that over, Kamen.
Yeah, you got it. A flip phone. I had a flip phone up until senior year of college. So I was old school for a while.
Yeah, I think it was sophomore year of college when
Yeah.
I got off when I
Like,
got into like a touchscreen. Yeah.
Literally, of all of my friends, and I was in the journalism school, so everyone was more upgraded. I was like the last of any of my friends to get like a smartphone.
I was a fan of the Razors.
The Razors were cool. See,
That's
that's
a
what
sweet.
that's what I wanted. I
phone.
never got a Razor.
I never did either. I
Yeah.
didn't want one. I was a huge fan.
Matthew's saying I only have 4 full size. Need a 5th. LOL.
That's fair.
Hey, I'm going to drop in several full-size breaks. Matthew, go and get them. Goats and Greats. Yet to pull a photo to headliner. Got some of the greatest quarterbacks. Montana, Brady, Favre, Mahomes, Wilson, Marino. We can get a full-size authentic in Let's Ride.
The last one.
The last Let's Ride, we'll drop a new authentic break as soon as we close that out. We got full-size helmets and Off the Edge. Got a lot of Steeler fans still looking for Heinz Ward. Speaking of hockey, I bought the puck in the video in this link from Fanatics today. Bob, that link did not seem to work. Let us know what puck it is. And Mike says I have 50 full size. That's a lot.
And how many of them are Steelers?
Yeah, how many are Steelers? I'd be curious to know. Mike is in the UA Discord, Brandon Barrick. He's like, Ted something his name is.
Ted. I think it's
Ted. Ted. He's actually very active in the Discord. So Mike is not hard to
miss there. Happening place.
There's a lot going on in there. Jerome was posting stuff in there because he's got all those helmets he won.
The Discord is like the off hours lounge.
Yeah, like the break room off hours. Oh, fantastic. Ted in some sort of numbers is my name. He doesn't even know his own name. Figures.
He's like, let me create you a profile. And that's exactly what happened.
Larry's got around 80 full-size helmets. Okay, that's a lot.
Now, see these guys with 80 or 140. Like, is it all up on a wall? Like,
yeah,
I would just be covering a wall.
If you guys have any man caves, drop it in the Discord and we can put it up on the stream. I know.
I'm gonna try and make it a text channel right now. Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make a text channel. It's literally the only thing you post in there is your man caves.
Okay, yeah. I know Don Veluso has sent me his man cave. Cody Neff is the great Cowboys man cave guys. Drop in your man caves. Discord never sleeps, says Zachariah. Jason says, sorry guys, I stepped away playing Snake on my Nokia phone. Nice. Boom. Very nice, Jason.
It's already in there at the bottom, man caves.
Love it. Mike Tedesco's got 15 Steelers, 65 Steeler minis.
Oof.
He's got a lot.
Tomorrow I'll show off my man cave.
Okay.
I'll post a video in there so you guys can. It's small right now, so bear with me. But thankfully, I'll forever be a part of the Discord, so I'll show you guys the upgrades too.
Sure. You're not Bob Boulay, at least not yet, but you're young. You have a long way to go, Steven. Long way to go.
I have a goal to meet.
There you go. The only thing I display is Steelers, though, says Mike. Okay? And Brandon says, Mike, are you a Steelers fan? He is a huge Steelers fan, for sure.
Such a big Mitch Trubisky guy.
He loves Mitchell Trubisky. He's like Trubisky Nation. He loves Frenchie Fuqua as well. A diehard Frenchie Fuqua fan.
I love the name.
Frenchie Fuqua. So Mike goes to a Steelers-only shop where he gets Steelers-only mystery boxes in his area. And he pulled a Heath Miller in his most recent mystery box.
Ooh, that's good. Only like 5 NFL cities could do that.
Yeah.
I don't think there's not.
Do we have that in Chicago here?
I don't think so. But I'm
not
saying,
that I know of.
I'm saying that you have enough pedigree, enough players. Heath Miller's not an NFL Hall of Famer, but he's like a Steelers.
Sure.
I don't want to say legend, but he's a great Steeler. Played for a long time for them.
With Ben Roethlisberger.
Won multiple Super Bowls.
Sure.
Or maybe he just won one. I thought he was part of that first team. I can't be 100% sure, but like, you know the Steelers, Kamen, they've had 4 coaches. Like, in their history.
And Mike Tomlin's going to be there for a long time. Bill Cowher was great. Fantastic.
So they have enough, like, culture, pedigree. Like, it's like them. The Cowboys could probably open up their own shop. The 49ers, maybe. Those are, like, my 3 teams I'd guarantee. I'm sure people will go to the Packers shop and buy a mystery box.
Probably.
There's enough good names there.
Probably. Cowboys, you mentioned, right?
Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys.
Absolutely.
I could see the Chiefs maybe having it
Chiefs
in Kansas City. And the Bills as well, I could see. Seahawks, too. Those are some of the great fan bases. But we'll see. By the way, a lot of comments coming in. Jason Amer's got a Drone Bettis Flash. Authentic. He won out of that sick Flash and Light series. Gabriel says, my first helmet ever. Deion Sanders Cowboys only have 3, though. Primetime's a great start. Mike has Bettis on a ball photo and mini, not a full-size Jason. Bob asking Mike, is that Steel City? Brandon's got a Joe Green full-size rep for trade. Matthew wants Julian Edelman on a full-size so bad.
That's a good one.
We did have Julian Edelman here in the break room on the licensed jersey at one point. When we started early on, even last fall. Mike, let's chat at some point if you have or win something I want. Perhaps you can find a home on your wall. I'd only give you away for something good. I'll hit you up on Discord, says Brandon. So a lot of stuff going on. Jason and Mike executing trades.
I'm about to get some of my collection in the Discord, see if anyone wants some of my stuff.
Yeah.
I love trading. Trading's fun.
Trading's great.
Yeah.
We just knocked off another slot in the pick one, get 3 jerseys, 3 spots to go. You can get your team right there.
Yeah, literally.
Get your team right there, guys. 7 spots to go in the Goats and Greats. 7 to go in Let's Ride. Having a great time chatting, Steven. I would like to pick it up a little bit on the orders, guys.
Oh, yeah.
We were red hot the first hour. The last 30 minutes has been a little bit more chill. Let's get rocking and rolling on those orders as well. So, let's go. Let's go, gentlemen. I know you guys want to do some Goats and Greats. A lot of folks are watching the stream. A lot of folks are on the site right now, Steven. A lot of folks are ready to ball.
Let's go.
Let's ball, baby. Let's ball at Ultimate Autographs. Let's have a good time.
We've done five Goats and Greats so far.
5 so far. And we've yet to pull a photo to headliner. These guys are all out there. So let me ask a question for the chat. So these are the photo to headliners. Let me know what helmet you guys most want and what helmet you second most want in this series. So what are the biggest helmets you guys want? For me, Steven, I'm a Chiefs fan. I would love the Patrick Mahomes first and foremost. Secondly, I would probably want the Dan Marino because of the visor. I know Brady's worth a lot. A lot of folks want the Brady on the Pats, Brady on the Bucks. I know you might want the Randy Moss. You're a huge Randy Moss fan.
I love Randy Moss, and I would want a Randy Moss, but I think in this specific series, I really, in the Young Guns, I really wanted that Trevor Lawrence.
Okay.
And I think I would still take a replica of it.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It's just a great helmet. Can't miss.
We got a lot of Brady loves. And Jacob says Tom Brady and Tom Brady, LOL. Matthew says Brady Pats and Brady Bucks. So Brady is the biggest name in football, biggest name in memorabilia. I dropped my cave for you comment. All right, Mike. It's fantastic.
Jacob McGraw hopping into the pick one, get 3. He wants some New England Patriots.
So we got a Pat spot. All right. So let me know, guys, what you guys want. What helmet do you guys most want? Matthew's got a Keenan Allen flash for trade. Big Yak says got a second chance at a Favre. So he wants the Favre.
There's 2. Brandon Bear copping into the Goats and Greats.
I think that's a Favre flash, I believe. I think that's a flash, Steven, looks like.
Yeah.
So what else you guys? Who else? I mean, no one wants Joe Montana. I mean, I know Dom's got to want Dan Marino. Gabriel wants
Sean Plazolas are in the room.
Yeah, we got to get Sean in here.
Exactly.
Gabriel says the gunslinger. I'm guessing he's talking about Favre, but Patrick Mahomes is a gunslinger in his own right.
All right, Mike dropped the man cave in the Discord.
All right, so let me see if I can pull it up here.
First of all, Mike.
Is it appropriate to show on the stream?
I mean, it's not inappropriate, but it's just well timed, Mike.
Well timed.
It's just well timed. It's not inappropriate, but it's just well timed. It is a beautiful collection, though. Love all the displays.
We're actually not logged in on the Ultimate Autographs account. Do you know the info, Steven?
It's your info.
It's my info?
Yeah, that's how you sign into the...
Oh, your own info.
Yeah, there's no Ultimate Autographs.
And you just go straight to it, okay.
Yeah, it'll just show up in because you're part of the server.
All right, perfect.
Man, I bet Sundays are wild down in this man cave. I can only imagine. Love the couch. I guess you sit right here on the left, on the far, closest to the TV. Got a couple of empty mini helmets there.
It is the public Discord. Zachariah says, want that Montana. I bet.
There you go.
I would want the Montana as well. The Goats and Greats.
Here, do you want me to drop you the link again? Or an invite?
Oh, yeah. Drop the link and I just copy it in and it should go straight there.
Are you logged in at all? Or?
It's not. I thought I logged in as me, but I guess... I don't know.
You're logged in as...
I don't know if it's logged in.
So go down to the bottom there.
Yeah.
So go to the right. See where the little screw is.
Oh, I see.
Scroll down to the bottom. To the left. Go to the left there. Scroll that down to the bottom. Yep. Or you can scroll down to the bottom.
Okay.
And then it should be a log out all the way at the bottom. Keep going. There you go. Log out. Then you should be able to log in as yourself.
Weird. For some reason that it wasn't like working because I did log in as myself and it thought I was Donnie.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's very weird. We'll get that pulled up at some point, guys. Show off that Discord man cave.
Brandon Barrick and Zach Barrick in the goats and greats.
So they both want the farm.
Yeah, they want to hop
They
in.
both want the farm. They're not messing around. They are not messing around.
Weird, it did it again.
No, that's strange.
Interesting.
All right, we'll figure it out later,
Yeah.
Steven. We'll get that up on the computer for sure tomorrow. Guys, send us more Man Cave stuff. We'll get that up on the stream for you guys tomorrow. We'll get a bigger collection, and then we'll rock and roll with that. Well-timed, this collection.
Yep.
All right, we're knocking off slots in the goats and greats. 5 to go, Steven. 2 to go in the jerseys.
Oh yeah.
We're moving.
We're gonna do many more.
We're moving. We are moving.
All right.
You know what? I'm gonna pull this up on my phone because I know.
Here, go to the. You can log in with your phone.
Okay.
You got to scan the QR code.
All right. Now I gotta see this man cave. I'm curious.
You can just check on your phone real quick if you want to see it.
Sure, I'm looking at it right
react
now. Man caves. Okay.
See what I mean by well timed?
Yeah. Fantastic. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know if that's certain parts of it can go on the stream. That's pretty cool though. I like this.
It's a nice setup. I imagine Sunday's getting tense down there. Some intense moments as a Steeler fan.
A lot of Steelers stuff right here in Mike's man cave. There are other stuff that I won't show, but guys, check out the Discord and you'll see some fun stuff. Dom's got some great questions for Mr. Mike in that Discord. So check it out, guys. A lot of fun. Jason, yeah, right. Can't hit the Favre if I don't get a spot, says Big Yak.
Mike did not see.
Of course he did. Is he kidding or is he being serious?
The only thing that I think blinds Mike Tedesco from that is his Steeler stuff.
Yeah, he's like...
That's the only way. That's the only way.
Forget the girl on the TV. I'm focused on the Steelers stuff.
That's the only way.
That is fantastic.
Oh,
I love that.
Uh-huh.
The Russell did get hit last night. Travis, we got 1 box in Let's Ride. As soon as we close out that series, we'll drop a new authentic series. I can't tell if Mike is being serious or not, Steven.
There's no way.
It's just like, oh my goodness.
What MTV show is that?
I don't know.
Yeah, what?
He says I'm serious. All right.
Mike, honestly, Mike, I didn't take you much for an MTV guy. But now I do.
He's a big MTVer.
Now I get it.
He's a huge MTVer.
What you watching, Mike?
Yeah, I don't know what Mike is doing. Mike is something else.
That's my guy right there. The Mustard City.
Steelers Nation.
Good old whatever the name. I don't even remember what they named their field. I don't even remember.
It's something weird. It was something weird.
It's no Hines.
So incredible.
Yeah, Mike, you gonna jump up at that opportunity? I think you can.
He will.
He will.
He'll probably pick that box. He definitely will. Knowing him, that he'll pick that box for sure. Mike loves calling out box numbers that are, who knows who knows where. So,
Jason, I think you're giving Mike Tedesco too much credit. He took that pic and then posted it to his TV. Then took another picture.
I feel like he's messing with us.
He's gotta be.
The only thing worth watching on MTV, says Mike.
All right.
Fantastic. I hope I hit that far so I can trade it for a Manning, says Brandon Barrick.
Pretty correct reason.
Is Zach Barrick a Packers guy and Brandon Barrick is a Colts guy? Is that correct? Are the Barricks different fans of different teams?
Or so actually, who has the Peyton Manning that's a Packer fan? Because he said it's like it's such a specific deal.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? He said like I want this so I can trade it for this. So what Packer fan has a Peyton Manning?
I don't know.
That he wants.
Okay, so Brandon just wants to trade it for a Manning, period. So Brandon is a Manning fan, a Colts fan. Zach is a Packers fan. That's crazy. What's up, JD? How's it going, JD? How's it going, JD? Hope all is good, brother. Hope all is good. Let's fill up some breaks, guys. Fantastic chats tonight. I'm definitely enjoying all the crazy folks we have here. Let's fill up some breaks. Steven, I think we are closing in right now.
Oh, we're closing in. That's a fact.
We are 2 away in the jerseys, 4 away in the goats and greats.
Look at this helmet, Bob. Yeah. Looking to add Joe Montana to it.
Oh my God, that is insane.
Yeah.
Jason Amer has a Manning. He did send me, it's like a Manning Speed Flex drip with like a visor or something.
That's a Colt one?
A Colts one. Jason sent it to me a while back. It was insane. So, yes, and we're from Baltimore, says Brandon. So you guys don't like the Ravens? Why not the Ravens? Both the Ravens.
They don't like the Browns. Aren't the Ravens who the Browns left to be?
Oh, that's right. It was the Baltimore Colts became the Indianapolis Colts. So that's why they don't like Baltimore, maybe the Ravens.
No, but then
so they're from Baltimore, and one likes the Packers, one likes the Colts.
Yeah, but then didn't Cleveland want
something like
to
that.
go to Baltimore? Then Cleveland got the team back and named them the Browns again.
It's crazy.
But I'm pretty sure that then Cleveland dipped for Baltimore.
That is nuts. A lot of movement. I'm going to drop this Goats and Greats link in the chat, guys. Mike Tedesco, hop into Goats and Greats. Stop looking at your TV. Keep it PG-13, Mike. Hop in some breaks.
You know what, Kamen? I also just think we're starting to transition now into a new day and age where, you know, not necessarily where you're from is your squad.
Yeah,
you know,
people like a lot of different teams.
They might have grew up in the 2000s with, you know, 2 games on and Peyton Manning was always on. Any chance you got to watch Peyton Manning, you're like, I'm going to do that.
So I'm a guy like that. So I grew up, like, I'm a Bears fan, but I grew up liking the Colts because of Peyton Manning. And, like, I'm always going to be a Bears fan. And now I'm always going to be a Chiefs fan because I lived 6 years in Missouri. But for me, Peyton Manning was my favorite player growing up.
See?
So I became a Colts fan, then I became a Broncos fan. Because whenever Peyton Manning, wherever he was, that's who I like. Peyton Manning, along with Patrick Mahomes, are my 2 favorite NFL players of all time. Devin Hester is up there as well. Love Devin Hester as a Bear. But Peyton Manning, just the amount of love I had for him as a player. Like, Tom Brady's the GOAT. Okay, I'm not going to argue with that. I appreciate Tom Brady. I know what he means in memorabilia. I would rather have a Peyton Manning, personally. Because I grew up loving Peyton Manning.
All right, 1 away, ladies and gentlemen, on the jerseys.
All right. Those are closing in. Let's try divisional. We'll see how it goes. Then we can always go back. We'll try divisional on the next one. I'm a huge Rodgers and Favre fan. I just kind of melted to the Packers a while back. So, Steven, I've confessed this in the room before. As a kid, I also liked Brett Favre. I thought he was so fun. His energy, his passion for the game. Obviously, when they played the Bears, I cheered for the Bears. But I liked Favre as a player. Kurt Warner was another guy I loved watching growing up. Greatest show on turf in the Rams. So I was Colts, Rams, Bears, and, you know, the Bears were great on defense. I wanted some good offense. That's why I loved watching Peyton sling it around, Kurt Warner sling it around. Even Brett Favre, admittedly, was fun to watch. So.
Absolutely. Like, I didn't like the Packers whatsoever growing up, but I still don't. But
Right.
my point is, you can still appreciate the greatness of,
Brett
certain
Favre.
players. Like Brett Favre, one of my favorite running backs growing up was Amon Green.
A beautiful autograph.
My favorite Packer receiver is Greg Jennings of all time.
Donald Driver was
Donald
great,
Driver
too.
was really, like, they have really, really good players.
They were exciting players. You couldn't say that they weren't great.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, okay, I don't know
fantastic.
how you're doing this, but you're doing it.
All right, guys, 1 to go in the jerseys, 4 to go in the goats and greats. Let's go. Get those orders coming in. Let's do some breaks. Bob says for the past 25 years, I know so many younger people who don't follow their home teams. They follow teams and players who were winning when they were growing up. When I was a kid, we followed our home team. That doesn't happen much anymore. Bob, I think that, and I speak for myself, Steven, just by knowing you, you're about the same. I follow my home team, and then I pick other players and teams that I like. I think that it doesn't have to be one or the other. It can be both, Bob. And you like a certain player, he's fun to watch. Obviously, who do you like? It's got to be players that are really good. What do really good players do?
Mm-hmm.
They win games.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to sit out here and fault you guys for liking a player that's not from the city you grew up. You have that right as a fan.
I'm just not gonna bash my head in because the Bears keep making the same moves over and over again. And it's tiring to watch.
We gotta have a team that's exciting. Like for me, it's the Chiefs.
The reason you love the sport
For you, it's the Bengals. Obviously, with Joe Burrow.
I loved like Calvin Johnson.
Megatron.
LT was my favorite running back growing up.
My brother's favorite player.
Exactly. So and the Bears were a good team.
They were a good team.
And if they played each other, go Bears. But otherwise,
I will cheer for the Bears over anyone else. But I don't think we have to limit ourselves to one team.
especially when the Bears get eliminated in Week 4.
Yeah.
Gotta have fun with the NFL season.
I think it's okay to like more teams. Who out there has multiple teams they like? Multiple team fans out there. I know Jerome likes the Cowboys, also likes the Steelers.
Yay.
Would you cheer or wince if Roquan Smith bulldozed Mahomes? As long as Mahomes was okay, I would cheer. I don't want guys getting hurt.
Win, yeah.
Yeah.
Fine, both those.
Yeah.
So Big Daddy J, which helmet is this? This is the Peyton Manning. He's got it in the Discord comment.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Let me look.
It's insane. It'd be sick if you would have played with this on.
What are we talking about? Jason?
Big Daddy J. Is that Jason?
It might be. Where did you drop it?
He dropped it in the buy sell trade channel.
Buy, sell, trade. All right, let's take a look. And Steven, we'll get that Ultimate Autographs Discord after the show. We'll get it put up here.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wasn't it amazing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the visor.
Yeah.
Look at that bad boy.
The visors.
Buy, sell, trade section. That's fantastic. Brandon still goes to Ravens games here and there for fun and cheering them on. But I'm a Colts fan at heart. Driving to MetLife to see the Colts play on January 1st. Okay,
Nice.
That's nice. Matthew saying, invite me to the Discord, please.
We'll do. 1 second.
Matthew's like, what's all this fun? I want to join in.
I mean, it's nonstop fun.
It's nonstop
I
fun.
wake up every morning to some hilarious new comments.
We closed the jersey, Steven?
Yes, we did. I'm getting
Awesome.
that ready up for you.
Jersey break coming up, guys. Let me know on a jersey box number 34, 37, 39, 40, 43, 46, basically 47 through 55.
Yeah.
So let me know on a box number. Matthew's like, what's all this fun? I can't wait to see that.
All right, that is ready for you.
All right, Matthew going 34 for Walter Payton Sweetness. All right, this is the early one we did. You have the names in there, Stephen?
Yeah, it should be number 2.
Oh, here we go. Feed me number 2.
Yeah,
All right.
it's right next to that other one.
Is it this one right here or no? This is Cody
Yep,
Myers
that's
with the
it.
close?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Oh, we got 2 folks wanting 34. Matthew and Jacob both.
Well, that works out.
34 must be good. That's the number of one of my favorite players, Walter Payton.
There you go.
Probably the second greatest Chicago athlete ever behind Michael Jordan. What do you think, Steven?
That's a very fair statement to say.
I was going to say, I thought you were going to disagree.
No,
but very fair for
yeah.
sure. Sweetness was a legend.
If you would have won 3 Super Bowls behind the Michael.
Sure.
The 34.
34 for Sweetness. Matthew says 34 for Ricky Williams. All right, Ricky Williams.
There's actually a lot of decent 34s out there.
Earl Campbell, I think, is 34. Ricky Williams, by the way, is a guy we have in the break room a lot.
Cadillac Williams? No, I'm kidding.
Was he 34 or 24?
I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I just like saying Cadillac Williams.
Cadillac Williams, former Buck. All right, guys, I'm putting...
And Raven.
Yep, absolutely. Putting the randomizer up. Gabriel's got the Cowboys. He's going to get 3 other teams. So I'll take the Cowboys off. He also took the Rams, looks like. Take the Rams off. Shaq says Jason Amer. He did say Charles Barkley, Shaq. A lot of great NBA guys. Wasn't Bo Jackson 34? Bo was 34 as well. We're going multi-sport here. I love it. Shaq is one of my favorite 34s. I loved Shaq. Aaron King has got the Jaguars. I'll get Jacksonville taken off. Get a drink here, Steven. Woo! Yeah. He was Bo knows. Other great 34s. I'm trying to think. Tommy. Is Tommy a new guy? Tommy Ongaro?
Yes, he is.
New guy Tommy getting the Eagles.
Oh,
You're good. Cody Myers got the Broncos. We have Patriots taken by Jacob McGraw. Jacob. Who is the best athlete to wear 34? I mean, I think it's Walter Payton.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaq is great. I'm going Walter Payton. But that's just me. Shaq is a close second for me. Denver Broncos are taking off. Jacob McGraw's got the Patriots. We got Jacob with the Bills. Charles Oakley, former Bull, former Nick. Charles Oakley. Don says to Datsko, I'm texting you a pic. Prepare to die of laughter, okay? And Cody's got the Bengals finally. So pick one, get 3 guys. Should be 24 teams. We've got 8 randomizations. Mike's going to get some sleep, gentlemen. Early morning tomorrow, 4 a.m. wake up. Have a good night. Best athlete overall is Bo. Derek. Austin Matthews says Matthew for hockey. Best overall athlete is Bo, but Bo was not as good of a football player as Walter Payton. Maybe would have had a shot if not for injuries. So here we go. 8 clicks, guys. 8 clicks. Bye, Mike. Love you too, says Dom. Dom is not getting a lot of love lately. I don't like it. I like Dom.
Dom's a man.
Nolan Ryan, Brandon. That's a good one. Didn't think of that. Derek says longevity. Yeah, that was Bo's problem. Commanders, Titans, and Cardinals are the next 3 down. Those are also going to Gabriel, who had the top 3. Aaron King's got the Jaguars, who'll get the Niners, Bucks, and Giants. We got Tommy with the Eagles. He'll get the Browns, Packers, and Jets. You got Cody with the Broncos. He will get the Ravens, Raiders, and Chargers. We got Jacob with the Pats. He'll get the Falcons, our Bears, and Mike Steelers. Hakeem Olajuwon. How did we forget that one?
Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley. We did have Jason said
nice.
Charles Barkley earlier.
I'm creating a new channel on the Discord. Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Just to replace everyone to share their memorabilia.
Fantastic, Steven. Chiefs, Seahawks, and Panthers are going to Jacob. And Cody, last but not least, gets the Colts, Vikings, and Dolphins. All right, guys. Box 34. Greatest number 34 ever. Is it Walter Payton? Is it Shaq? Is it Nolan Ryan? A lot of great options. Let's see what's in this box here, Steven. The box number of a lot of greats. A lot of greats. Here we go. 34 out of 55. Good luck, everybody. Ooh, this is a good one. This is a good one. This guy is a great player if you like fantasy. Little PPR legend. I know we had one of the greatest fantasy performances ever. It is Jamal Charles.
Ooh.
On the Black Chiefs jersey, Jamal Charles, Steven, 5th all-time in career yards per carry.
Nice.
So when he got the ball, he would go a long way. 4-time Pro Bowler, made a couple first-team All-Pros, led the league in rushing touchdowns in 2013. Great PPR guy in fantasy. Let's see who has the Chiefs. Chiefs are Jacob McGraw. He purchased the Bills, and Jacob is taking home the Chiefs. Jamal Charles, congratulations, Jacob.
Congratulations, Jacob.
I like that. That's
Isn't he
pretty
like
cool.
the all-time like yards per carry leader? Or he was.
Well, so he was among pure running backs #1, but he's 5th all time if you count quarterbacks. So,
That
but
doesn't count.
there was a fullback running back from way back in the day who was #1.
He set the tone.
Marion Motley.
Okay.
But he was more of a fullback. Jamal Charles is like the first like halfback running back in yards per carry. So depends on whether you say #1 or #2 among running back types. So really good though. I mean, it's fantastic. Jamal Charles, congrats, Jacob. I think Jacob's won a couple times tonight.
Yep.
Very nice, sir. Very, very nice. Brandon says Sean Livingston, or this is Big Yak. This is Zach Barrick. Sean Livingston, best 34 of all time. Dub Nation, baby. He's got a ring. He's got a ring. He's a great mid-range shooter. Got the mid-range
True.
game. Sean Livingston. Jacob says, nice. Congratulations, Mr. Jacob. And we're cruising, Steven.
Oh yeah.
Got to be close on goats and greats, right?
4 away, I believe.
4 away. Let's fill it up next.
3.
3 away.
So maybe.
Maybe.
3 away. Yep, we are 3 away.
3 away. PSA certified there on Jamal Charles. Congratulations, Jacob. Let's keep moving. A lot of folks watching the stream, guys. We're having a great time discussing sports. Let's knock off some breaks, too. Let's knock off some breaks. 3 spots to go. Cruising. Cruising at Ultimate Autographs. Having a great time tonight, guys. Thank you very much to everyone who's buying in the breaks. You guys are doing great. Doing great.
I want to rip some more goats and greats.
I'm shook. I feel so bad right now. I feel dumb, Steven.
Yeah.
Because I'm a huge Giannis fan. And Jason asked, doesn't Giannis wear 34?
He does.
Giannis does wear 34.
He does.
How did we not bring up Giannis Antetokounmpo?
I said Giannis.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And then you looked at me like I was saying something ridiculous, but I was like, but you also were in the middle of something else.
Yeah.
I just pitched. I said Giannis because I was looking it up. I was like, greatest 34s of all time. And then it just kept showing me basketball players. I'm like, yeah, but I want all sports.
Yeah.
Because there's great 34s across all the sports.
Yeah, but basketball,
Giannis,
Barkley, Giannis, and Shaq.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Have you seen the Giannis movie on Disney Plus?
I watched a little bit of it. It
Rise.
was interesting. Yeah,
It's a great movie.
Pretty good. It was
I
well made.
enjoyed it.
All
Man.
right, we're 2 away.
Ultimate dumb
One away.
moment here
One
at
away,
Ultimate
sorry.
Autographs. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Hashtag fail.
I think because when you ask that question, Kamen, it's not even really necessarily a fail. It's
Sure.
You're just thinking of all the history, and you're not thinking of the current guys.
I was thinking of historic guys, exactly, and I was thinking of football, because we have a lot of
Yeah.
football,
Mhm.
and the break room just overlooked Giannis.
But he is a historic guy.
Yes?
That's a fact.
He's a historic guy for sure.
Yeah,
He's going to be, hands down, a Hall of Famer.
easily.
So-
He can retire today.
He could retire today. and
Like
make the Hall of Fame.
27.
He's won 2 MVPs. He's won a Finals MVP.
He won a finals.
Yeah, Giannis is a good one, Jason.
MIP. He's literally improved every single year he's been in the league.
Absolutely.
He's
Hakeem Olajuwon. Yep, Mike Tedesco. We did get Hakeem the Dream. I can't remember who mentioned that, but we did get that down as one of them.
He was in there.
1 spot to go, guys, in the goats and greats. Let's fill it up. 1 to go.
That's gonna close on the matter of moments.
All right, I'll drop in the live break page link so we can close out some more breaks. Big Poppy just got in the Baseball Hall of
Number
Fame.
34, yeah.
David Ortiz,
Was Mark McGuire 34?
25.
25.
Big Mac was 25.
Barry Bonds was 25 too, right?
Barry Bonds was, I think Bonds was 24 at one point, then 25.
Okay.
I believe. So,
Yeah.
see, I'm trying to do it without looking it up because I want to do it off the top of my head.
That's why I'm just throwing names out.
Yeah, exactly.
Wasn't Ken Griffey Jr. 34?
Griffey was 24 and 30. And then he was, I think, 3 and then 17 with the White Sox. That was random.
You know.
Giannis, Shaq, Walter Payton, Bo Jackson, Barkley, Hakeem. Here's the couple we didn't get. Ray Allen, the great shooter. Elgin Baylor, the great Laker. Earl Campbell, we did get Earl Campbell, but so many good 34s. Bonds was 24 with the Suckos. I know he means Buccos, but the Pirates. That's right, he was 24 with the Pirates, and then 25 with the Giants. Barry Bonds.
All right, number 7 is live for you, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Richard Cox closing us out.
Oh, Richard's in the room. How about it, Richard? Richard, by the way, did get a sick helmet last night. A lot of folks were pumped about the Brady and the Russell Wilson, which, by the way, we had Scott in the room tonight, Phil in the room. Those guys had those wins. But Richard did get that Tony Gonzalez last night. That was cool. Give us a thumbs up. That's what Richard does.
Like, all right.
Let's go.
All right, number 6 is ready for you, my man.
Goats and Greats, Dominic DeGrande, Brandon Barrick, Zach Barrick, Attack of the Barracks. We got Cody Myers, Derek Buford, the second, not the first, the second.
I think this guy's first. I
first order.
For Derek Buford the second.
Oh, for the second, okay.
Yeah,
so there's like 2 Derek Buford.
I was like, I saw Derek Buford, I believe, in the happy hour show.
Okay.
He was in the chat.
But was.
And so I was like, then I saw it was a new customer. I was like, okay. So
Derek Buford the second.
It's a new guy.
Aaron King, Cody Myers, Richard Cox. We got box 16, Dominic DeGrande 116, and Richard Cox 116.
You guys say it. Say less.
Yeah. Bonds had to grow from 24 to 25 because of his roids, says Bob.
Fair. That's fair.
That's fair.
Also, hat size is 7.5 to 8.
That's right. Mike says, shame of it, Bob, is that he was a stud without him. I could not agree more.
Yeah, but
that's what was crazy.
And with him, he's the GOAT.
He would have been a Hall of Famer without the roids.
Yeah, well.
Like, it would have been arguably a top 5 player of all time.
He was very not thrilled with the pub and publicity that everyone else was getting.
He's like, I want to hit as many home runs as McGuire and Sosa.
I just want to get on base 60% of the time.
That's crazy. 8 clicks on the randomizer, guys. 8 clicks. Good luck, everybody. We got ourselves a box 16. 1-6. Could Joe Montana be in here?
There you go.
Agreed. Nobody considers him the GOAT, says Bob. GOAT baseball player. Obviously, generations are hard to compare, but I've got Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth numbers were so far ahead of anyone else in his era. The dude hit like 342. And he slugged like whatever, over 700 home runs. I got the Babe, but that's just me. Come on, Favre, says Big Yak. Zach Barrick's got the Favre division. NFC North. All right, Zach. Cody Myers, NFC South. That's the Brady division. A lot of possibilities for Mr. Cody. We've got ourselves Brandon in the NFC East. Derek Buford the second could be Joe Montana. In the NFC West, Richard Cox has the North. Of the AFC, Aaron King could win that Trevor Lawrence if you want, Steven. We got Cody Myers, could be Brady, could be Marino. And then Dominic's got the West, could be my favorite quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. So a lot of possibilities. So here we go. Big Yak's got the division. Looking for the Favre. For the Favre. Nice looking helmet. Where's the card? I know who this is. We got ourselves Tom Mack on the Rams Lunar. Tom Mack, one of the greatest offensive linemen of all time. Pro Football Hall of Famer. 11 Pro Bowls. That is the NFC West. And that is Derek Buford II. Or Derek, however you say it. Congratulations, Derek. I believe
1 for 1.
A new customer.
1 for 1.
1 break, 1 win. It's the Mac Attack. Tom Mack on the Rams Lunar. All right. Not bad if you can go 1 for 1.
Not bad. You're batting the grand. The old grand.
The best batting average possible.
True.
Congrats, Derek. Let me know how you say it. I think it's Darek. That's what I'll go with, Steven, until told otherwise.
Sounds more elegant.
Darek. It does sound elegant. I like that word.
Buford.
All right. We're clicking. I hope that means we got orders.
We are still waiting. We got a few new. Hold on.
We're moving.
Oh, that Matthew Dunn, I believe. Yes.
Big Poppy Pump. He's ready to ball.
Yep, he's in the goats and greats.
All right, that's the series tonight. That's what's hot, Steven. That is hot. It's going to be hot all week. We might close it at some point this week with how hot it is.
That's true.
But it's hot right now. Let's go. Let's get it going. Let's keep rolling.
Seven left in that. We are wide. We're pretty wide open. 7 left in the last. Let's ride.
The last Let's Ride.
And we have 8 spots remaining in our last back to back.
So we could have, a fresh mini helmet series that has
right now.
We have a lot of big names. Justin Fields. We got Herbert. LaDainian Tomlinson. That series has a Christian McCaffrey, a Terry Bradshaw. Insanity. My battery died. Did I win? You did win. You won a Tom Mack, 11-time Pro Bowl offensive lineman on a Rams lunar helmet. Congratulations, Darek Buford II.
W.
Nothing but dubs, Darek. You did definitely win. Let's keep getting those orders coming in, guys. Let's keep getting those orders coming in. We do have 2 spots left in the hockey pucks. We can knock out a hockey puck. Otherwise, we're pretty open, but I definitely think we can fill up at least, and I do mean at least another 1 goats and greats, maybe 2. I know we wanted to get to 10. We've done 6 so far, Steven.
That's doable.
It's doable. Where did Josh Lasseter go?
I'm not sure. I've seen lately we're not nearly done.
We picked up late at night.
Yeah, we're not nearly done.
Last night, the hottest part of the show was between about 9 and 9:45.
There you go.
Like, it got really hot at 8:30, but between 9 and 9:45, we were filling up breaks, Steven, in like 3 minutes in that Brady series. It was crazy. We got down to like 7 boxes, and everyone was like, let's go. Yeah. We not only had a Brady available, we had a Russell Wilson folks wanted. Oof. It was like 7 helmets left, 2 huge names left. The chase was wild. So, it was crazy. You're very welcome, Darek Buford. You are very, very welcome. I was busy today, Steven, even before work. Didn't get a chance to place any baseball bets tonight. I've been placing baseball bets every night, and I've been actually winning a decent amount lately.
What kind of baseball bets?
In the green in the last few weeks. Do you play some bets?
I honestly, right now, I'm curious to see what the Cubs are doing, who we're trading, what we're getting for.
Okay.
I'm on pins and needles over here. Wilson Contreras has got to be traded within the next.
Ian Happ might be traded too.
I think they're both going to be gone. We still haven't traded the two. The Cubs have
left on the team.
The Cubs have the 2. 1 second. The Cubs have the 2 best available position players.
Okay.
On the market, and they have the 2 best relief options on the market. We also just traded our best young reliever Scott Afros for the number 7 Yankee prospect. He's going to be a starter with us probably here in the next month.
I know you're a fan of this rebuilding. I'm not as much of a fan.
I don't think you understand what's about to be coming.
The whole team is gone. They won. I know it feels like it wasn't that long ago, but that team won, 6 years ago, and they're all gone. It's tough.
So Chris Bryant's hurt again. Rizzo, although has 26 home runs.
Rizzo's doing good.
Yeah, but he plays at Yankee Stadium.
And Schwarber's doing great this year.
But they all hit 220.
Yeah, but Schwarber's hitting bombs.
I know, but it's not conducive to the way the Cubs are playing. So it's not good this year, but we're going to get a top pick. We've got a lot of young arms. Our bullpen, we have a top 5 farm system now, and that's only going to get better because of who we're trading away. So
I am hopeful, Steven. I'm not as optimistic as you, but I am.
Christopher Morel is a very good baseball player. Nico Horner is performing well. Seiya Suzuki is a very good baseball player.
I do like Suzuki.
We're going to sign one of those big shortstops next year.
Okay.
And we're going to sign a couple power arms. Also, our farm system was bottom 5 in velocity. It's top 5 now.
Okay.
That's because of the new GM we got. He's from Cleveland. They have been known to churn out pitchers.
All right.
Clevenger, Bauer, Aaron Savall, Corey Kluber. These are all Tristan McKenzie. These are all names that they constantly keep churning out. That is the same plan here. That is why we got rid of Scott Efros, because we just believe in our minor leagues. We're gonna just replace him.
Steven, I hope you're right. I look at these guys, Rizzo and Schwarber, doing so great, and it hurts me.
I would just be careful. I'd be careful on the term great.
20-something homers. I mean, and Bob saying Rizzo's home run tonight was right center, 428 feet. Might have cleared the Ivy at Wrigley. Yeah, it probably
Well, yeah,
would've.
428. Yeah, that would
That's
probably.
a bomb.
But also, Schwarber's hitting 204.
I know, but there's a lot of guys not hitting very high these days.
But like Aaron Judge is still hitting 298.
Kyle Schwarber has 33 home runs. That's second most in the MLB.
66 RBIs.
Second most in the MLB.
Home runs are important, but they're also not everything.
I don't know.
In my opinion, he strikes out more than he walks. He's been known as like a patient guy. Usually this year he struck out 132 times already. He leads the league currently.
66 RBIs, tied for 11th in the league.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
But when you hit 33 home runs, what's number one in the league?
Number one is Aaron Judge, 91.
Okay.
I mean, no one's comparing him to Aaron Judge. But right now, you look at Kyle Schwarber, second in the league in home runs. He's 11th in RBI. He's probably safe to say a top 10 hitter in baseball. Like factoring power into it.
I wouldn't say top 10 hitter, but again, also this goes to the people that are protecting him. Rizzo gets Giancarlo Stanton and Aaron Judge.
Oh, Rizzo's lucky.
He's very blessed.
Yeah, he's very blessed.
Kyle Schwarber gets the loves of Nicholas Castellanos and Bryce Harper when he's healthy.
Harper's hurt though. Yeah,
I know, but I said when he's healthy.
When he's healthy, yeah.
And situation has a lot more to do with it. Could those guys be on the Cubs right now? We would still be maybe barely fighting for 500. It just wouldn't be worth it. So I'm happy for their success. Kudos to them. I want the next great Cubs team, and those guys are going to give us the great players to do it.
I hope so, Steven. I'm not as optimistic as you, but I'd rather be wrong, and I'd rather you be right. I love the passion, though. It is fantastic. Hopefully things turn around for the Cubbies.
I mean, what's more important, the World Series or just getting out of the first round again? Because the way these guys were playing together, all we would do is get off to these hot starts, and then we would fizzle out by the end of September, and we just strike out all the time in the playoffs. The combined batting average between Baez, Rizzo, and Bryant was below 200 the last 3 years in the playoffs.
It was not great.
It was not good. Baez, let's see what he's doing.
Baseball, though, I got to be careful about baseball prospects, though, because those are so hit or miss in baseball. Like, there was, up until, like, the last 10 years, no number one overall pick had ever made the Hall of Fame. I think Chipper Jones, Ken Griffey, and I think one other person maybe.
But we don't have number one overall picks.
I know. I'm just saying though, a lot of the top level talent and recruits don't work out.
It's all about your infrastructure.
It's not like the NBA where you got the top pick. Everyone's seen him in college. We know it'll be great. A little bit different. I hope you're right.
I think the part that bothers me the most, Kamen, is that people act like Jed Hoyer was just sitting there for 10 years under Theo Epstein, arguably the greatest GM, not only in baseball,
I agree,
and a lot of other sports too.
Great.
He just sat there and forgot everything that he just didn't watch this guy do for 10 years.
Yeah.
He has a plan. We don't see it right now.
Sure.
But Christopher Morel performing very well.
All right.
Nico Horner hitting above 300. He's almost top 10 in batting average this year.
Okay. So I hope so.
There's some positives. We're not a good team right now, but we're not. But if those guys were on the team, if Baez, Rizzo, and Bryant and Schwarber were on the team,
I wanted Baez gone.
I know, but I'm just saying. And also, Baez got his Pete Crow Armstrong.
Yeah.
Who's absolutely tearing it up right now.
Yeah.
And he could play center field in Wrigley right now.
Yeah.
He's that good defensively.
Sure.
If you watch, because you can watch people play, Kamen. You've been doing this your whole life.
Yeah.
And you know if they're ready to play.
That guy's ready.
And he's ready to play deep. I'm not saying he's ready to go up there and hit. I'm just saying defensively, he could go play Wrigley today.
Sure.
He's that talented. So,
all right.
And the Mets right now are afraid to trade with us because they don't want to do another deal like that.
The Mets want Contreras really badly.
But they got Baez from us last year on a half-year deal. Didn't even make the playoffs, and they gave up one of their top prospects because he was hurt. And now he's our number one prospect, basically, in our system.
Contreras has had a great year, though. He's probably been the best Cubs player this year.
Absolutely. He's probably the best catcher.
Fantastic. So, that would be a great move for the Mets, I think. So I know it's easy to say that guy didn't work, but I think Contreras more likely to work.
Oh, I agree with that. I'm just saying, when a guy goes there for 6 months or 3 months,
Sure.
It's heartbreaking because of what you give up.
Sure.
Just like when the Cubs got Aroldis Chapman.
Yeah.
But will we trade that for a World Series?
Well, yeah,
all
they
the
won
time.
a World Series.
All the
Chapman
time.
was a huge part of that team. So absolutely.
What's Pico Armstrong doing this year? Let's see. He's hitting .354 with 7 home runs, 27 RBIs. He's doing very well. He's 1,000 OPS.
Sure.
Another fun fact that I learned about our farm system: 2015 and 2016, we had one player hit over 10 home runs in the whole system.
Okay.
In the minors. This year alone, we have 13.
Even you're reading up on the minors.
Developing.
I love it.
We also got this Nelson Velasquez kid. It's some lottery tickets, but that's the name of the game we're playing. I just think we're just kind of trying to short track it. I think we honored these guys a little bit too much, in my opinion.
Okay.
I love them. They won me a World Series. But remember, this team was supposed to be a dynasty.
Sure.
And it got really disappointing.
Sure.
And their averages right now are just not cutting it for me.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. And that's a baseball problem as a whole.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, those averages are bad, but they don't look like...
204.
I know. Like, they're not as bad relative to other years. The game has changed, but, I mean, I'm hopeful that you're right. We do have Derek Buford saying people pay to see the homers due to excitement when I would have paid to see Ichiro, Rose, Golden Glovers like Ozzie, runners like Henderson, and pitchers like Smotes, Glavine, and Maddox. Bob says, Derek, don't know how old you are, but if you're pretty young, you don't remember the TV commercial where Glavine tells Maddox, chicks dig the long
I
ball.
saw that the other day.
I love that commercial.
That's a great
I've seen
commercial,
it myself.
It's a great commercial.
So that is a fantastic commercial. My favorite actually type of player is a power pitcher.
Yeah.
Guys who get strikeouts. I don't watch as much baseball as I used to, but I was watching Max Scherzer strike out Aaron Judge 3 times. Mizzou made Max Scherzer, former Mizzou Tiger, same school as me. Was fantastic to watch him just dominate Aaron Judge. As good as Aaron Judge is, 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts in a row against Max Scherzer.
After the show, I'm going to show you the slider of this guy we just got.
Okay.
He's going to be starting for the Cubs by the end of this year.
Okay, fantastic.
And that's what we need right now is we need guys who are starting pitchers. We don't need a good bullpen because we stink.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
It doesn't matter if we're good or not. We're already going to have a top 7 draft pick again. 12 of our first, what is it? I gotta get the numbers. It's like 14 of 15 of our first picks.
Sure.
Pitchers, power pitchers, lefties, righties.
Ready to go.
We're ready. I'm telling you, this guy from Cleveland knows what he's doing.
Okay.
He wants to build the same infrastructure here, and we already know how to find some bats. It's gonna take, like I said, this year's not gonna be it, but next year you're gonna start seeing those moves again. Remember, like Lester, when we signed him in 2015.
Yeah, John Lester, I love him.
We signed Jason Hayward. Like, you're gonna see those moves again.
Okay.
Major league ready guys.
I'm hopeful.
I'm thinking Xander Bogaerts is the guy we're going to get at shortstop. I'm not thrilled with that, but again,
I would love to get him.
I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying?
I think he's a great player.
I just think I'm looking because Trey Turner's available. I would love Trey Turner. That's a perfect leadoff hitter.
That'd be fantastic.
That's a perfect leadoff hitter. And Christopher Morel, him could be 1-2.
Okay.
And you got 2 guys on base.
I love it.
And again, Wilson Contreras is a free agent next year. If they really
sign him back,
if they haven't done it yet,
I just think Wilson Contreras is so good though, and you gotta I get what
you
you're
gotta
saying.
trade. You gotta trade.
Rebuild, but you want to rebuild around something. You want to have someone there. That's
I'm not against
thought.
re-signing.
They got rid of like a bunch of them, and I know folks said they can re-sign some of these guys. They didn't re-sign them, so we'll see. We'll see.
I think I'm not against re-signing Wilson Contreras though. If you want to extend him,
sure,
I'm cool with it. But if you're going to trade him, trade him.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you're not gonna get him next year, you could trade him.
Yeah.
So we got Derek is a Niners fan. All right, Derek, looking for that Joe Montana in Goats and Greats. In case you folks hopped in the room, guys, this is the Goats and Greats series. We got that Joe Montana amp out there for the Niner fans. 2 Brady helmets, Bucks and Pats each. Dan Marino, Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Brett Favre, Randy Moss, and more. So. We're looking for some trades. Mike says, Derek, I have a Frank Gore Eclipse rep and Jerry Rice football. Would look great on your shelves. Mike is saying my team is the Florida State Seminoles, Dom. Looking fight with Dom because Dom hates Florida State.
Oh, that
He
was
loves
Dom's
the
favorite team.
Miami Hurricanes. He loves Frank Gore. He loves Ray Lewis. He loves Ed Reed, Jeremy Shockey, Kellen Winslow, Ken Dorsey, all Clinton Portis, all those great Hurricane guys from back in the day. So there you go.
Man, I could have swore he told me. No.
Dom says, I'm sorry, Mike, FSU recruiting class is ranked the worst in like 40 years. LOL, how the mighty have fallen. Dom, I'm on board. I'm overall a fan of sports. Played them at multiple levels and respect the grind, says Derek. I got a Fred Warner replica flash and John Taylor speed with script, says Dom. Mike's got a Devin Hester. Derek, what sports did you play, man? Let us know what sports you played. And let us know what breaks you guys want to play. It's 9:23. I would love to knock out some breaks. We are fairly open on the break page, Steven. We have had a rush of customers coming in lately, though. Rush of customers coming in later at night. So here's what we'll do. We'll give them plenty of time here. We'll give them at least 17 minutes. Let's see where we're at 9:40. If we're a few spots away at 9:40, we'll keep staying on. If we're still pretty open at 9:40, we will move on to the Chase Wheel Spin at 9:40. This is the series tonight. We've done 6 breaks in the GOATs and Greats helmets. We got big names like Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Brett Favre, Dan Marino, Tom Brady, Randy Moss, Trevor Lawrence, Joe Montana. Fresh minis, Mr. Veluso, fresh minis. Hold on a second. Let me get you the fresh minis list here for you, Mr. Dom. We've got some sick minis here. This is the photos. Take a look at these bad boys. Terry Bradshaw, LaDainian Tomlinson, Michael Irvin, Eddie George, Christian McCaffrey, Justin Fields, Justin Herbert. So those are fantastic minis. We got to close out the current minis. We will drop that new mini helmet series. We're hoping to do it mid-show, Steven. But looks like it might be mid-show tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's possible.
But, you know, we get a flurry of orders. We will drop that in ASAP. So that is fantastic new minis. These headliners are fantastic. Dom would be happy with any of them. I can't decide which one I want the most, Steven. I love quarterbacks, you know, Fields, Herbert, Young Stars, Terry Bradshaw, classic name. Maybe LaDainian Tomlinson's my favorite because I loved him as a running back. So that is a fantastic series, guys. As soon as we close the current mini helmet series, we'll drop that next one in. Derek played football, basketball, baseball, wrestling, and track. That's fantastic. I played soccer and basketball. Did play baseball, but not in high school. But I did play
freshman
baseball.
year of baseball.
Freshman year of baseball. There you go. So I don't have a Devin Hester. Was naming Miami players. Absolutely a legend, Devin Hester. Tennis, cricket, Dan Bro, save some sports for us, says Dom. Derek played a lot of sports. I love tennis. I play tennis recreationally, Steven. I'm not great, but I love it for fun. It is fantastic.
I played with my cousins growing up.
Yeah.
In the 2-on-2 baseball one.
Okay. That's hard.
Yeah.
I would want Irvin, then Herbs, then George, then LT in that order, says Dom Veluso. Okay. All right, Dom. Those will be all great. So let's close out the current minis so we can drop the new mini helmet break. Let's knock off at least one more GOATs and Greats, Steven.
One more. Come on.
At least
6
one
away.
more.
6
Six
away.
spots to go. We got all of the photo headliners out there, guys. It is fantastic.
Great series.
We do have 2 to go in the hockey pucks. If you guys want to do a break that's close, we got 2 spots to go in the hockey pucks. I will drop our live break page link in as well as the hockey puck link, the GOATs and Greats, and I'll drop in the Let's Ride, the last break in the Let's Ride.
The last one.
We'll drop a fresh, authentic series as soon as we close that bad boy out. So let's rally the troops. Let's get some breaks done. Let's have a good time in the Ultimate Autographs live break room. Good interaction from the host. What's Derek? Are you talking about us? Thank you very much, Derek. I don't know what he's talking about. But
He's talking about you.
All right, cool. Derek, I appreciate that, man. Love interacting with our customers. Sports are great. I think
They're the best.
we love sports here. Steven and I are here because we love sports. You guys are here. You love sports. And we do have various sports in here from time to time. We do get basketball, baseball. We've even had some multi-sport series with, sports like soccer, which I love. So a lot of good option. Yes, y'all. Kamen is amazing, says Dom. A huge Ronaldo fan. I'm a Messi fan. Don't even go there.
Just like
Appreciate
Dom's
that,
a huge
though.
Florida State fan.
Dom's a huge
The biggest
Seminoles
one
fan.
that I know.
Hey, Messi and PSG won the French Super Cup yesterday. Super Cup man of the match. Messi scored a goal as well. Dom Veluso is a huge Dolphins fan. Like, Dom is one of those guys that gets really into training camp. Like, he follows it closely. Like you follow the minor leagues for the Cubs, Steven, he follows the Dolphins training camp that way. So I was a TV sports reporter in Missouri, and I followed Mizzou's training camp because I had to for my job, which I loved covering it. But training camp, like, it's an old cliche joke from TV sports reporters. Like, the cliche is, like, every position is improved in the off season. Like, what the team wants to feed you in the off season is all the good stuff. So I try not to get
I love training camp.
I try not to get too caught up in the training camp talk. But from what I hear, Dom, the Dolphins are doing great. Tua's dropping 65-yard bombs. I
heard that too.
I did predict the Dolphins to make the playoffs this year. They've been very close. I love Tyreek there. I love Jalen Waddle, Mike Gesicki, our new coaching staff. I do have the Finns in the postseason this year, but Dom is so into training camp. And it's great. I love the passion. I just try not to get too caught up in training camp because every quarterback looks like the next Mahomes. If you ask training camp, I saw Fields and Aaron Rodgers comparison videos, and they were showing Fields from training camp, and I was like, SMH.
I saw. I shouldn't say heard.
Sure.
But someone tried to draw the comparison between Fields and Josh Allen.
Yeah, it's
I'm like, I don't get that one. But okay. But all right.
Too much.
All right. What was the thing that I heard though? I'm trying to think. Hold on. It was, okay, this is what I was going to say about training camp. In my head, in Stephen Ryan's head personally,
sure,
you can't really improve my thoughts on you in a training camp.
I agree.
But you could hurt your thoughts. You could hurt your...
If you're making bad
I heard Carson Wentz had a rough first day.
Tebow in training camp was throwing the ball at the dirt.
Yeah, like
that was bad.
You can definitely hurt my...
You could.
If you can't play 7-on-7, then I don't know what you can do in the NFL.
Dom, by the way, I'm not trying to be rude. I think Dom's passion for training camp is fantastic.
Yeah.
I think it shows his passion and love. And like Steven said,
how much I love the minor leagues.
Yeah, it's great. You could improve your case. It does matter, but football is so different too. Without the pads, I don't know if you guys saw Josh Allen getting in a fight with one of his defensive linemen. It's like you don't really get the same pressure as a quarterback. Like, Tua...
You wear the red hat.
Tua can drop those bombs, but he's not getting that same pressure. I do think Tua is vastly underrated.
I think his arm strength is underrated too.
Arm strength is underrated. Tua's going to be a very good quarterback this year, but I think that because I've seen Tua sling it in college, and I see the players he has around him right now, I'm not so concerned about seeing him do it in training camp because I know he can do it.
There's a guy in Tua that a lot of people don't remember when he's a true freshman thrown into the second half of the national championship
Perfect
game.
pass to Smith to win the game.
And he looks a safety off.
It was insane.
And then drops a dime to an elite receiver.
The guy was cool. So
all very, very possible.
So there you go. By the way, Mike, I do actually love David Beckham. I'm a David Beckham fan. David Beckham was one of my favorite players growing up. I definitely do not have a CR7 poster above my bed. However, Steven, we have done Zoom links, and Steven can back me up. I do have, our breaker meeting.
I saw a grainy image of a soccer player. I'm guessing it was Messi.
It was Messi. Messi was in the back, a framed poster of Messi, 16 by 20, not autographed, but just looking beautiful. Not yet. Got to get that auto. Messi's autograph is very expensive.
I don't doubt that.
Very expensive. We did have him in a slab series, but not auto.
It was a slab, yeah.
It was a slab. So.
Well, that makes sense. Plus, you got to go overseas, I'm guessing.
Sure. I do think that one point in training camp that is true, though, and Dom Veluso says this, It's starting to leak how players have mentioned how the offense was watered down because of flow. They handcuffed this poor kid, and this new coach is like, rip it.
I agree with that.
That's how you got to do it. So, and that type of stuff does matter in training camp. I'm not trying to say that training camp doesn't matter. It does matter, and fitting and systems matter. I'm just saying that I want to see it in the games.
I want to see week one.
Week one, it's different when you got like big guys trying to tackle you. That's all that I'm saying.
But we got big guys trying to make
see.
a check.
Hey guys, we did knock off a slot in the Goats and Greats. We got 5 spots to go. Again, insane series. Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Brett Favre, Dan Marino, Tom Brady ×2, Randy Moss, number 2 all time in receiving touchdowns, 4-time Super Bowl champion Joe Montana. We got like league MVPs, Patrick Mahomes, Dan Marino, Tom Brady, Brett Favre. We got some great non-photoed headliners, Ray Lewis, J.J. Watt, Brian Urlacher, Devontae Adams, Eric Dickerson, Jalen Ramsey, and your favorite, Steven, and more.
Oh, the best player of them all.
So we got to knock out at least one more of these breaks. 5 spots to go. Let's fill it up. Training camp is about timing and continuity with your teammates. Like it is true. And that is where the quarterback earns respect from his teammates. But there are some quarterbacks, like I saw this in person. Blaine Gabbert from Mizzou. Blaine Gabbert, when not pressured, was one of the best quarterbacks in college football. He was a first-round pick in large part because he had an NFL body. He threw a beautiful deep ball. He did great at the combine, and they're like, we love Blaine Gabbert. He's going first round. I think he was right around top 10 to 15 pick.
Yep.
And sorority girls at Mizzou said Blaine Gabbert's terrible because what happened when he had to face Sue? And Dominic Sue, remember him? Gabbert was on his butt. Yep. He didn't know how to escape pressure. Like, he didn't know how to face a blitz. He didn't know how to, like, perform when guys were in his face. It wasn't accurate. Yeah. So I know you do get that simulated a little bit in training camp, but it's not the same feel as the games. So I want to see how it goes in the games. Jay Cutler was the same, says Don Beluso. Yeah, Jay Cutler in training camp, I imagine, is amazing because he's got a great arm. He's a great player. When he has to get faced with pressure, he changes. Yeah. It's different.
It's different.
Not everyone is cool and calm like Tom Brady, Peyton Manning in the pocket, or Patrick Mahomes running around making crazy plays.
You can't replicate game speed.
No.
As much as you want to.
You can't do it. And that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Training camp, you do get your flow with your teammates, but the game speed is not the same in training camp, not the same in preseason. Once we get out there in week 1, that's prove-it time. Yep. That is prove-it time.
And they could. Who do the Dolphins have week 1?
Tua has good pocket presence, had the worst line last year, was able to get it moving. Yeah, the offensive line matters. And I think now with a better O-line, he's going to do much better with the Cheetah and Waddle out there. Imagine what Tyreek Hill does for Jalen Waddle, who already went over 100 catches and 1,000 yards last year.
True. And again, he barely got over 1,000, but I think that's just because of the guy, like what they're making him do.
He set like a rookie record for catches, though. Yep. He's going to get a lot more yards per catch, yards after catch.
That's what I'm saying, because they're going to launch him. They're going to run bigger,
let
deeper
him fly. I mean, he can't get double teamed with Tyreek Hill out there on the other side.
Someone's got to be open.
Speed kills those two. You want to say something, Steven?
No, I was just going to say you're gonna have multiple options, and the quarterback, as long as he can stay upright. They got the Patriots week 1 going home to the Dolphins. The Dolphins have been known to win those games.
Sure.
So I mean, there's no reason the Dolphins can't make the playoffs unless either A, Tua gets hurt, or B, Tua really doesn't progress in the way that it's showing.
Sure.
That's the only way.
Cutler had a cannon. His surroundings contributed to his perception and how he played in the NFL. We all learned different. Derek, that's true. I'll say this about Cutler. The Bears did not have great players around him. I'll say this, though, briefly with Jeffrey and Marshall and Cutler, they did actually do pretty good in that one season.
They got to the NFC title game. Came up short. But I do think the surroundings, that's the problem with Tua. Dom is telling us surroundings have been terrible. I think the all-time great quarterbacks, like a Brady, a Manning, a Breeze, Mahomes, Marino, those guys can play anywhere. Obviously, the better team you play on, the better you'll be. But the
at least half of the NFL starters, where they are and what system they're in makes a massive difference.
Absolutely.
Unless you're a Hall of Fame player like those guys, the system you have around you matters a lot.
Rarely you're the system.
Yeah, Cutler didn't have a great system. The Bears not known for great players around their quarterbacks. I'll say that. Jay Cutler was the younger version of Jeff George, says Bob, $1 million arm and a 10-cent head. Although at least Cutler was married to Kristen Cavallari. I think they're
not divorced.
They're not divorced, and she tried to take money from him, but Jay said no. So, respect. Derek Buford, I was at Cutler's first practice with the Dolphins, and everyone was like, holy cow, we're winning the Super Bowl. The minute he got hit, he was done. Like I said, game speed is different. It is very easy to look great in training camp when you got that cannon of an arm.
True.
Let's knock out some slots, guys. We're going to do the chase wheel spin here in about a couple minutes. Steven, it doesn't mean that we're done necessarily.
Nope, not at all.
We can keep doing breaks. We just haven't knocked off any slots in Let's Ride. We are going to knock off one thing on our list of things to do. I do want to fill up another break, though, guys. And I'm going to go ahead and give them a top-to-bottom look at our break page right now so we see everything we have on the break page. Update you guys on all of our series. Goats and greats, 5 spots to go. You see the greats. Wilson, Favre, Brady, Marino, Moss, Montana, Lawrence, Mahomes. All those guys are out there. 5 spots to go. I would love to fill up another one of these. Let's ride. We're down to 1 box. We did pull the headliners, but everything in the series has been awesome. So Curtis Martin coming out in the first Let's Ride Diamond Helmet break. We got 8 to go in the back-to-back minis. Again, every mini has been great in this series. 2 minis left, 1 double box break left. As soon as we close that out, we will drop a fresh mini helmet series. We got, let's see, Off the Edge, 8 spots to go. We still got headliners left. Hines Ward. We got Chase Young left in this series. It is a fantastic series. Again, some of great non-headliner names in this series as well. Michael Vick. A lot of great names. We are 8 away there. Hopefully we can knock out some slots there. 8 to go in the beater box. Most of these headliners out there, including an Amari Cooper Flash Authentic. That's in perfect condition. A lot of big receiver names. Jefferson, Harrison, Hill, Kurt Warner, one of my favorite players.
That was a great helmet.
Fantastic helmet.
Oh, my goodness.
So, feed me jerseys. Still looking for Zeke. Still looking for Maurice Jones-Drew. 8 spots to go in the feed me jerseys, guys. Let us know what breaks you guys want to do. And then 2 to go in the hockey pucks. It would be a shame if we leave this hanging. That is a 4-spot divisional break, Steven. So with each spot you have, you've got a 25% chance to win. I want to see that Marion Hossa, talking about Chicago legends.
True.
One of the pucks we've yet to see in the break room. So there you go. We got some more comments coming in. Derek says, you said you were winning a Super Bowl with Marino too. Last time you had a release like that, I digress. I'm a huge Marino fan, and I respect Cutler. So one thing I'll say about sports, and this gets undervalued all the time. It is a team game, Steven. One player does not win a championship. That's why, yes, Tom Brady's the GOAT. His accomplishments speak for themselves. Brady, though, you look at early in his career. He had Teddy Bruschi, Ty Law, all those guys on defense.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick as the head coach. Peyton Manning is amazing. If Peyton Manning had the defenses that Tom Brady had, the coach that Brady had, who's to say Manning doesn't have 7 rings?
Or more.
The name of the game is deliver, and that's what Brady's done. But Brady's a perfect example of a guy who's put in a great situation, and he's so smart that now he put himself in a great situation in Tampa Bay. So it's a team game. Michael Jordan had 0 rings. He couldn't get out of the first round of the NBA playoffs. Scotty comes around. Horace Grant comes along. Phil Jackson takes over as head coach. All of a sudden, the Bulls are unstoppable. So you got to have the teammates. Dan Marino obviously did not have enough good ones because He is maybe the best athlete ever without a ring.
Yeah.
Ted Williams is another name that comes to mind. Barry Sanders.
I mean, they're all,
you know, Ken Griffey. Baseball is different, obviously harder to win.
It's very hard to just recommend them titles for baseball.
Barkley, Karl Malone, Stockton, all those guys. Agreed, says Derek. Absolutely. Let's agree to do at least one more break, guys. We'll knock off the Chase wheel spin. We'll give you a little bit of time after that, but let's knock out the Chase wheel spin, and then we'll see where we're at. Let's fill up some breaks, though, guys. I would love to fill up some more breaks. Chase wheel spin. Here we go. Here it is. So this is all the folks in Let's Ride, Steven.
Yeah.
So we'll get you guys randomized 8 times. Top spot is taking home a Chase wheel spin. Here we go. A lot of new customers today, guys. Thank you to all the new customers who joined our break room. You guys are awesome. All right, here we go. 8 clicks on the randomizer. 5, 6, Steven. 7. We got one more. It's Jeff after 7. 8th and final click. It's Chris Reitmeyer. Chris, talking a lot about the Dolphins. Dolphins fan Chris Reitmeyer. Let us know on a number that you want Steven to start on, Chris. Otherwise, we will start on 1. Let us know, Chris. Couple jersey breaks tonight. Did a couple minis. Did a Let's Ride. And the hot series in the room was the Goats and Greats, Steven. That was hot.
Back, Kamen. Come back next week.
For it to be gone.
Thor from winning a baseball championship in my family.
Oh,
okay. To be gone.
I hope so. You can make it happen. Chris Reitmeyer is the Chase Wheel winner. Chris, are you out there? Maybe he wants to start on 13 for Marino.
Yeah. Welcome to.
That'd be great. What are we thinking, Chris Reitmeyer? Are you out there? And guys, Steven, you had a great term that you used the other night. It doesn't have to be the end of the show, but as the night gets later, the urgency starts rising. Yep. So we got to get those orders coming in, guys. I would love to rip some more boxes. Let's rally the troops. Steven, it feels weird that this could be the shortest show we've had in a while, which is crazy.
I was expecting a big night.
Yeah, I mean, it was a decent night.
It was good.
But not, you can't hit 30 boxes every night.
Let's just say I went home to my fiance and said, hey, for one.
Okay.
That's what I told her.
And what'd she say?
Oh, she wasn't happy about it.
She wasn't
I'm just saying, I said it's a possibility.
Well, at the very least, we can make her happy.
Yeah.
At least that is that.
I try, but
So, if it is a 41, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here, says Bob. All right, Bob. Let's start on 1. I have not heard from Chris Reitmeyer.
Not your number.
Chris was in here earlier.
I'm going to give him a second because I'm going to get his gift card ready for him.
Sure, get it queued up. Maybe Chris wins it and wants to spend some stuff in the break room. Steven, we got off the air at 11:31 last night.
Yeah,
so it was very, very different. Only 9:45. Bet my girlfriend will be happy too. We don't live together, but what's up, JD? How's it going, JD? JD says hi, all. JD, what's going on, man? How are you, JD?
Hey, Chris Reitmeyer, if you are there, we have 2 emails for you. Please either let us know in the chat which email. Well, I guess not in the chat. Try your best to let us know which one email in the chat. Just get out spaces and stuff.
Yeah.
Otherwise, come back another day. Kamen, if you're here tomorrow, just confirm with him that he got his gift card.
Okay. I think what I typically do is I go off the last order he had. I've done, and I haven't heard any complaints. Like whenever people have 2 emails, that's what I usually do. We're doing great, JD.
Perfect. Got him.
JD, what team do you like? Let us know what team you like, JD, and let us know if you want to do any breaks. We are winding down in the night unless we get some orders coming in. Let's spin it, Steven. Steven's warming up for that wheel spin. All right.
Well, I don't want to pull anything.
Oh.
That's not going to work. It's too close off the edge.
Too close off the edge.
That's not going to work.
Like that off the edge series.
Yeah, literally. Hold on.
Maybe hold the bottom as you go.
I'm going to have to hold it right here.
Yeah, that wheel is taking a beating.
Yeah, we spun it a lot. We spun it a lot.
We got to get Dylan careful. Dylan's been giving it a real whirl lately.
I think I'm about to do this.
All right.
I want to give him the right hand because I don't trust my left hand.
All right. Big spin. Come on, baby. Big spin. Keep going.
He had to hold it. 20.
$20.
$20. I didn't want it to fall over.
Yeah, it's got to be safe.
We're gonna have to.
Take a look at that
Matt,
wheel.
bring that screwdriver back.
No kidding. JD, you're in the right break room, my man. You're a Bucks fan. How about this Tom Brady Bucks helmet and the Goats and Greats helmet series? JD's a Bucks fan.
Nice.
How about the greatest, arguably you can argue, is he the best Bucks player? I mean, I love Warren Sapp, Derek Brooks, John Lynch, Mike Allstott. But, Brady does have half the Super Bowl, Steven. Certainly the best player to play as a Buck. Maybe not the longevity.
It is a team game.
Yeah.
But the funny thing about football being a team game is there is one position that makes a lot of decisions.
It's a quarterback.
Yeah.
It's the most important, for sure. I would argue the quarterback is the most important position in all of team sports.
I totally agree.
And I don't think you'll find many disagreements.
No, I don't disagree.
We get it.
It's a very important position to play.
I feel like, especially in the modern NFL with the passing games, you can't win without a quarterback. Like, you can't win a Super Bowl without a quarterback. Like, you used to be able to with Trent Dilfer, a great defense, great
get
run
away
game.
with it, but yeah.
You can get away with it. Now you can't. JD says, always love Brady, for sure. Huge Allstott fan here. Brady's an amazing asset for us Bucks fans. Mike Allstott was my favorite player in Madden. FP dive, 4th and goal. Mike Allstott, always would draft him in Madden. That guy had more than 900 rush yards as a fullback in one season before. So he was great. Warwick Dunn and Mike Allstott, some of the first great running duos I remember in NFL history. So 9:49, guys. Let's knock off some slots. I'll give you guys a solid 6 minutes here until 9:55. If we are still 5 away or more on the Goats and Greats in every series, we will go home for the night. If we can get down to 2 or 3, we'll stay on a little longer and rip some boxes, guys. Last call for orders. I would love to fill up some more breaks. JD, if you do want to hop in on that Brady break, I would encourage you to do it tonight. Even if it doesn't fill tonight, it does carry over to tomorrow night's show. Actually, we have a fresh new plan, Steven. So I know I'll break it to the customers now. We are going to be running our regular breaks during happy hour going forward.
There you go.
So starting tomorrow at 4, all our regular breaks will be available during happy hour.
So I can just change these to 4 o'clock?
You could change it to 4 o'clock, and then we will try to close out the last 2 happy hour breaks we have, and remaining happy hour jerseys and full sizes will go elsewhere.
Okay.
So we are going to be dropping our regular breaks during the happy hour show starting tomorrow going forward. Dom says, I got an authentic I'm trying to unload of Devin White. JD says, absolutely. I've met Levante David in Lincoln, Nebraska, where he was in college. I'm from Nebraska, so that was easy. There you go.
That works out.
We do have some Nebraska stuff in our break room, by the way. Amon Green, Roger Craig, Tommy Frazier. We've got a lot of Nebraska stuff in the break room. Eric Crouch as well.
Yeah.
So, fantastic. JD emailed me at dominicveluso@yahoo.com. There you go. Let's get those orders in, guys. 4 minutes. Last call for orders. Last call, gentlemen. Get those orders coming in. I would love to rip at least one more box tonight. But, Steven, if it doesn't work out, we'll be set up for a good show tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. I expect it to be a big show.
It's going to be fantastic. I think today's been a good show, but I think part of, what happened here is last night, everyone was going on the Brady, spent a lot of money, hopped in the Brady.
Sometimes you need a breather.
Had to breathe at least for one night, but I think these guys will be back tomorrow night, to say the least.
Facts.
It'll be fantastic. So, 4 more minutes, guys. Last call for orders. 4 more minutes. If we can knock off, I'll say this. We knock off 2 slots in the Goats and Greats. Gets us down to 3, Steven. I think we can fill it then. So if we can get 2 slots knocked off in that break in the next 3 minutes, we'll stay on a little longer and rip it. If we're still at 5 or 4 away in the next 3 minutes, we'll go home. But we do have to do something before we go home.
Yeah.
Hit of the night discussion. Let's knock that out.
Ooh.
So I think this is the answer, but there's two helmets that really stood out for me, Steve. One, simply because of, the helmet looks great, but the player. We pulled this Emmitt Smith out of the Goats and Greats. This is probably the winner, but because of the autograph and because it's an authentic, I did really enjoy the Curtis Martin as well.
I think I've seen him. I know we've had him on the Jets before in the break room. I haven't seen him when I'm working.
Sure.
In the break room.
We have him in the packs more often.
Mm-hmm.
So, hit of the night discussion. I know you've got the winner sheet pulled up. Let me know if there's something I'm missing. Maybe something else in the running. But
I don't think there's anything else in the running. I just think,
what do you think of these two?
Those two have to be the best, clearly. Emmitt Smith.
Is there one that stands out?
I would say probably Emmitt Smith, because we don't really have them. We really don't have these Cowboys on the.
Not on this Cowboy.
Not on this Cowboy.
Not on this Cowboy.
Is this a flat white?
I think it's a flat white.
Yeah. The Cowboy flat white. All the flat white helmets are absolutely incredible here in the break room, but that Cowboy, Emmitt Smith, ladies and gentlemen, that's not even a photo headliner. There's still so much more.
Yeah, this is, I
like the Chase Young helmet, personally, but that is definitely our hit of the night.
Yeah, I gotta go with the Emmitt Smith as well. That was fantastic. So, I know we just got a couple other folks hopping in on the stream, guys. Last call for orders if you guys want to get something to go. The Smith actually, Bob, does have the Prova sticker on the back. You can see the Prova on the back, and you see the Beckett witnessed as well. So it is double sorted. He's a Prova guy forever. So it does have it, Bob. Absolutely.
Derek, you can do that in the Discord, my man.
You want to drop in that Discord? I'll copy it when you drop it in, Steven.
Yep, give me one moment here.
Guys, let's rally the troops. Let's get another break knocked off. Steven, I did just see a few folks hopped on the stream. We do have a few folks visiting the website. So if you guys
sounds good. We'll give them a chance.
Would like to do, I'll give them a couple more minutes because we just get a couple other folks joining the stream. But we got to really get moving with the orders if you guys want to do something else. But these are two fantastic helmets, two fantastic hits tonight. And then we'll drop in that Discord link when you get.
Yep, I'm about to do it right now.
You're good. As a reminder, these breaks too, I want to let the customers know, I'm going to drop in the eBay auction link. So this specific series, the Goats and Greats, we do it as an eBay break where you can bid for your team. We do one eBay break Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights. So you can bid on a team, get that team for as low as $8.99.
Yeah.
So our next eBay break closes, I believe, tomorrow night at some point.
It's going to close tomorrow at around 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
Then everyone who's bought into that break will have 24 hours to pay. And then once we figure out who we're missing, we'll put up the other teams. Hopefully we're not missing anyone, but we'll put up the other teams for $9 on the website.
Okay. So get in on that break, guys. Get your spots in. And let's go. Dom says, Derek, absolutely. For sure, add me on Facebook. They'll stay in touch and talk memorabilia. Derek, this is a great place for memorabilia, both for purchasing memorabilia and talking memorabilia. We love talking memorabilia. We are ultimately the ultimate autographs break room.
There it is.
Hence the name. So, you guys would like to get any more spots in tonight's show? I'll give you guys 4 minutes, Steven. I'm going to be generous.
Yeah.
I'll give them until 10 o'clock, and even 4 minutes. If we can knock off another 2 slots, we will stay on a little longer and rip some boxes. Otherwise, we'll sign off here at 10 o'clock, an even 3 hours. Looks like we knocked off a slot in Let's Ride. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're down to 6 in Let's Ride. Would love to rally the troops for Let's Ride. I know we already spun the wheel, but if by some miracle we can fill this Let's Ride we'll do a second wheel spin.
Yeah,
Second wheel
I'm done
spin
for that.
for those folks if you want to get that filled up. Thank you, Jeff Dickinson, hopping into Let's Ride. So, still though, we're 6 away, so I would like to knock off at least a few more slots in that break. JD just purchased another slot, so JD is Jeff Dickinson, I'm guessing.
Hey, JD, what's up?
It's got to be Jeff.
Yeah.
You know, thank you, JD. JD, I strongly recommend that Goats and Greats full-size helmet series. Get yourself a Bucks Tom Brady in that series. Got a look on your face, Steven. You all right?
I don't know. I'll let you know in a second.
All right. Get those orders in, guys. Get those orders in. I would love to get another break done. Is there anyone out there who would love to get a break done tonight? Otherwise, these breaks carry over to tomorrow night. Steven, it is looking like we'll drop a new Authentic series at the very least mid-show tomorrow. Because 6 spots to go. Pretty sure we can get that Let's Ride filled up early in the show tomorrow night. We'll have some folks. Actually, 4 o'clock. I'm forgetting that we're going to do 4 o'clock tomorrow. Normal breaks at 4 o'clock tomorrow, guys. Normal breaks 4 p.m. tomorrow. We'll still have the happy hour breaks available, but the normal breaks will be available. So 2 minutes, NFL 2-minute warning. Last call. Thank you, Jeff, for that order that just came in. We are still 6 away, though, so we got to get moving.
Gotta get close.
I don't know that we're that close on that break right now. The closest is the Goats and Greats, 5 away, 2 away on the Hockey Pucks, but technically that's a 4-spot break. We haven't been filling that real quickly.
Always within striking distance.
But it is within striking distance. All it takes is one person to get 2 spots. So 9:59, guys. I'll give you 1 more minute. 1 more minute. If you guys can close up a break or get it close, I would love to see it. Fun show, though. Fun show. I know we've set a standard for ripping a crazy amount of boxes lately. We didn't do as many as we've done lately, but we did do some really good ones.
Oh, yeah.
Including
Absolutely.
Emmett Smith and Curtis Martin.
On the flat white.
On the flat white. It's going to be a nasty, nasty show tomorrow. Bob emailed you the link showing the puck he bought today. All right. Bob, it's a big puck guy. So, Bob, if you want to see one more break, all it takes is one order to close out the pucks.
Pops in on fire in those breaks.
He's been winning the pucks like crazy lately. So let us know, Bob. Let us know if you would like to do a puck break.
Which puck? Oh, is this literally the puck? Did you buy a literal puck from Artemi Panarin?
Oh, yeah, that's what he was selling us last night he was going to buy.
Like the goal, the one that was scored?
Yeah, it was scored. It was scored in the game you attended at MSG this year.
Oh, nice.
So he was at the game. So fantastic, Bob. Love to see that.
Blackhawk.
That's right. Absolutely. Like Marian Hossa, who is in those pucks. No from Fanatics, the actual puck he scored with.
That's what I said, awesome. The actual puck he scored with.
That's fantastic.
It's an amazing hit.
That is so cool. All right, Steven, I think that is going to do it for us, unfortunately. Did want to give them plenty of time. We didn't have any other action. Hold on, we did just get one order, I think.
We got a little bit closer on the Goats and Greats.
All right, so does anyone else besides Jeff want to see a Goats and Greats break tonight? Because I know I said 3 spots, we're at 4 spots. So give them a couple minutes. Is anyone in the chat looking to do one more break tonight? We have 4 spots to go in the Goats and Greats. I would love to knock out one more break. Dropping that link in the chat, guys. If you want to do it, let me know right now. Jeff is coming in with some orders. It's been a good night of orders. A lot of different customers ordering tonight. Unfortunately, over the last, 20 minutes, it's been the Jeff show.
Yeah.
So we got to help get someone else other than Jeff hopping in. Does anyone else in the chat? I know Derek's in here, Don Veluso, Bob Boulet's in here. Do any of you guys want to do a break? If you do, we're happy to make it happen. If you don't, just let us know. That's okay.
Yeah.
You know, we're not offended. We're back tomorrow. We'll have plenty more opportunities then. But I do know that we did get a few other folks on the stream. And if you guys would like to do some breaks, I would love to give you guys the chance to do just that.
Absolutely.
That would be great. So good for tonight, says Dom. All right, Dom, that's fair. Goats and Greats one more time, says Derek. So Derek might be down for a spot. Let us know, Derek. He wants to do it, Steven. I want to do it.
Yeah, so do I.
I want to do one more.
Derek is already in it, so I don't know if he's in for another spot.
Yeah, I don't know if he's down for another spot.
He is already in it. That's fair.
Who's all in there?
We got Matthew Dunn, Regimal, Taglicod, Derek, and Jeff.
All right. Anyone want to do another one, guys? Goats and Greats. I say this, Steven, a lot of times this happens here at Ultimate Autographs. This happens all the time. And I always reference the Richard Cox Brady jersey win, but sometimes, like when it's a little bit quieter in the night, a little bit less people watching, we get a crazy pull, unexpected out of nowhere.
Yep.
So that could be a moment for Goats and Greats. Derek does have a spot already. Okay. So, to give you guys a couple more minutes, I want to fill up this break. 4 spots to go, guys. Couple minutes here. We can knock off one more. I can believe it's going to fill. But we have been a little bit slow on the 7th one, though. That means we did 6 before this, Steve.
Oh, yeah.
So we did well on that break
It was
tonight.
on fire.
Pools in that included Mari Cooper. We had Emmitt Smith, Terrell Suggs. We had some good pulls in that series tonight.
Like you said, Emmitt Smith. I mean,
What else?
Mari Cooper,
Mari Cooper,
Tom Mack, Chase Young, Robbie Anderson,
Okay.
T. Sizzle.
Fantastic.
Plenty of great names.
Fantastic. So about a minute here, guys. If we can knock off one more slot, I'll give you guys a little bit more time. But it is looking like we might carry over that break to tomorrow's program.
I mean, it's already halfway full. Kamen, you're gonna be set up for a dandy tomorrow
It's
at
gonna
4.
be a great
At
show.
4.
Tomorrow at 4. Doesn't
Tomorrow
that
at
feel
4.
weird? Having our non-happy hour breaks at 4.
Feels weird for a week.
It's fantastic. We want to give you guys the best chances to do all of our breaks. So at 4 o'clock, we are going to make all breaks available going forward. So you guys know the drill. We are on at... Oh, Bob just got a spot. Okay. Bob just got a spot. All right, guys. I was getting ready to sign off. I'll give you guys a few more minutes. Bob did get a spot, guys. We are down to 3. So... let's rally the troops. Let's get another one done. Where's Josh Lassiter? Where did he
I don't
go?
know.
Where did Josh go? 3 spots to go. All right, Steven, I'm going to be 100% serious here. I know I've extended the deadline several times.
Okay.
10, guys. 5 minutes. Let's get that filled in the next 5 minutes. Otherwise, like you mentioned, Steven, we do love pre-fills.
Yeah.
We'll have a good pre-fill for tomorrow's show. We'll have a good pre-fill. 3 spots to go. 3 minutes. The legend says, fill that break, LOL. Where's Jacob Hayes?
I mean, they've been in the break room so much, I just don't know if they're taking a break.
Yeah,
What's
Jacob's
the word?
been in the room. His buddy Big Daddy did win that break earlier in the show. He won the eBay break version.
Oh, it's closed out.
Closed?
I think so. Hold on, we got a few new orders.
I'm guessing Josh came in with... like,
No,
closing the whole thing.
our guy Richard Cox came in and shut it down.
All right, Richard Cox, shutting it down, my man. Thank you very much. Goats and Greats. Let's run it back. Put these helmets away. Sometimes patience pays off, Steven.
Yeah.
Patience pays off. Thank you, Richard Cox. Let me know on a box number. It's only Richard can. That's what Richard does. I assumed it was Josh because Josh does the 3-spot close.
He does. He
But
sometimes
Richard does
yeah.
too.
Ready for you when you are.
All right, Richard is ready with the box too. He's got box 9.
All right.
So I'm going to put the Curtis Martin away. We did discuss this, but I do want to leave the Emmitt Smith up at least for a second so folks can see some of the fire coming out tonight. Box 9. Thank you, Richard Cox. Let me get that off the ticker. And we'll rock and roll. Nice close, guys. Way to rally the troops. I mean, I was this close to signing off. Every time we put the urgency on, you guys made it happen. Box 9 coming up in this fantastic series. Good luck, everybody. Box 9 in the Goats and Greats. We'll get you guys randomized 8 times for our divisions. Number 9, Gordie Howe, Bobby Howe, Roger Maris. Roger Maris, says Bob. How about Ronaldo, Bob? The original Ronaldo for Brazil. How about Luis Suarez? Give my soccer guys some love, Bobby B. What I think of when I think of 9. All right, 8 clicks on the randomizer, guys. Good luck, everybody. 8 clicks. Here we go. This would be crazy. End the night with the sick hit, Steven.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We don't have to end the night either, guys. If we want to fill up another one, we can run it back. But definitely got to get the orders coming in. All right, here we go. Robert Boulay, Bobby B, NFC North. That's the Favre. That's the Moss. We got Richard Cox, NFC South. That's the Bucks, Brady Steven. We've got Reginald Taglicott, NFC East. Derek Buford, NFC West. Jeff Dickinson, AFC North. Matthew Dunn, AFC South. Richard Cox is the AFC East. Could be Brady, could be Marino. Richard has the AFC West. Could be Patty Ice, Patrick Mahomes. Box 9, Goats and Greats. Good luck, gentlemen. Thank you for rallying the troops. Let's see some fire. Oh, baby, Steven. Glad we got this bad boy done. It is time for a headliner. Trevor Lawrence on the Jaguars flash. You kidding me? Former #1 overall pick out of Clemson. A huge talent. A national champ in college. He's got a new team. He's got a new coach. I think Trevor Lawrence, the future is bright. Sexy Jaguars flash. And it is Matthew Dunn getting it done with the Lawrence flash. AFC South. Incredible hits. We were waiting for a headliner.
There we go.
There he is. Trevor Lawrence, Fanatic certified. This is beautiful. Matthew Dunn, single spot snipe.
Love that flash.
Fantastic looking flash. That bad boy just pops. The Trevor Lawrence. Matthew Dunn, you in the chat, brother. Let us know what you think. That is one that
That's a win.
you gotta love.
That's a win.
That's a win right there. All these all-time great quarterbacks in this series. Here's the young star, Trevor Lawrence. One of the most highly touted draft picks in NFL history, like draft grades.
Oh, yeah.
So that is a fantastic hit. Steven, what did I say? It gets late in the night. Less folks are in the room. You know, what's going to happen? And sure enough, headliner comes out.
There it is.
It's like a formula. It's just automatic. Trevor Lawrence. Fantastic. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. All right, 10-10, Steven. I'll give him 5 more minutes. We can get to 4 spots or less on any breaks. We can do another one. We are 8 away on all of our breaks, other than 6 away in Let's Ride and 2 away in the pucks. So if we can make some movement in the next 5 minutes, we'll stay on a little longer. If we don't get any movement in the next 5 minutes, that'll be the show. But I'm going to give you guys at least 5 minutes here. I would love to do another break. I mean, heck, we could do another 10 breaks, whatever you guys want to do. Steven, as we like to say at Ultimate Autographs, as long as orders are coming in, we'll be doing breaks. But as you said this very eloquently, Steven, as it gets later in the night, the urgency rises. So between like the hours of like 7 to 8:39,
I'd say 7 to like 9:30.
like, yeah, we're
Even
very
10.
we're,
Even 10.
We're
like,
very patient. Once it gets to be about 10 o'clock, we really got to keep the orders coming in to get the show moving. Bob's headed to bed, though. Bob, good night. We will see you tomorrow at 4 for our regularly scheduled breaks, including happy hour, including all of these breaks during happy hour. So Good night to Bob. Everyone else still out there, if you guys want to run it back, let me know. We are going to offer a separate chase wheel spin for Let's Ride. We did already do one. You can fill up Let's Ride. I know Richard Cox is a guy who's known to close with 6 spots, with 3 spots, with 4 spots. The winner chase wheel spin, some possibilities for you guys. We closed out Let's Ride. We'll drop a fresh series tomorrow. I think it's a little late in the night to drop that fresh series, but we can drop that tomorrow in Let's Ride.
Oh, there's 6 spots remaining in that, so
yeah,
I anticipate by the end of the night.
Yeah,
by beginning of 4 o'clock, or at least by the end of the 4 o'clock show.
Yeah, it'll be ready to go. So, last call for orders, guys. If you guys would like to do another break, start purchasing spots. We do get some movement on the break page. We are happy to stay on for you guys. Happy to make that happen if we can get some movement on the break page. An absolute wild show last night. Absolute wild show last night. People were taking a breather a little bit, gathering, getting ready for the next day. That Goats and Great series, Steven, we did 7 breaks already. I think that's going to take off even more tomorrow. We did 7 day 1. Imagine how many we'll do day 2, day 3, etc., etc., etc.
Absolutely.
So is there anyone else out there in the chat that would like to do a break? Please let us know, and please get your spots because we are not close at the moment, except for the hockey pucks, which would be fun to knock out a hockey puck. It would take 2 folks to hop in 1 spot each, or 1 person to buy out the other 2 spots. I know Jerome Nypaver likes the pucks.
Yeah, he hopped in.
Jerome, if you're out there, you can get a close, end the night with a hockey puck win. That would be great. That would be great. Pretty fun night. So hit of the night is this Emmitt Smith. We talked about this earlier. Just kidding.
That might change. That might change.
Let's change it.
In my opinion, that changes.
Hit of the night. Steven is changing it.
Emmett's great. Don't get me wrong. Emmett is fantastic. But
Steven,
Trevor Lawrence.
It's a quarterback on the
Flash.
Hit of the night. We've got a little addendum. We're going to go with Trevor Lawrence. I'm so torn here.
I mean, Emmitt Smith is the greatest running back of all time. It's no question.
As far as rush yards, at least.
Yeah, but I mean, this Trevor, I know Cowboys on the flat white. It's a great helmet.
It looks nice.
Chris Robert, Cowboys, yes, we know. But this Flash, I don't know. It's the teal. It's usually the teal.
I need
the teal always gets me.
I need to take like a minute to breathe and think about this because it's just such a tough call. What do you guys think? Everyone who's still out there in the chat, guys. What would you rather have, the Emmitt Smith or the Trevor Lawrence helmets? It's a nice helmet, says Zachariah. Which one do you like better, Zachariah? And anyone else in the chat, let us know which one of these 2 helmets look nicer for hit of the night here at Ultimate Autographs. Dom says Lawrence. Zachariah says Emmitt Smith. It's hard to know because you got to really think like obviously, if Trevor Lawrence ends up being a Hall of Fame quarterback, it's Trevor Lawrence. However, if he doesn't, which, odds are that Lawrence won't be a Hall of Famer. Emmitt Smith is, probably top, I don't know if he's number 2, number 3. He's top 5 for sure all-time running back.
Yeah.
So, Trevor Lawrence does have potential to be a Hall of Famer, though. This is a tough call. Dom doesn't like Emmett's auto and have an Emmitt Mini, so there you go. I still stand behind my original comment that Lawrence will be a bust, says Zachariah. Emmitt, and I don't like how he got there, but he's there, says Derek.
Yeah, I don't think Lawrence is going to be a bust. Sorry.
I don't think he's going to be a bust, but I don't think that he's going to be like one of the all-time greats. But if he's somewhere in between, he'll be pretty good. I mean, I think he's number 1 pick. He's a great runner. He's a great passer. He just needs a little help. Yeah. He's going to be great. What we have with Emmitt Smith is a guaranteed successful career.
That's true.
He is guaranteed to be great. A couple minutes, guys. Let's get those orders coming in. We'll sign off here at 10:20 unless we get really close or fill up a break. JD likes the Smith. So we've got Zachariah for Smith. We got Derek for Smith. And we have JD for Smith, Dom for Lawrence. So 3-1. Stevens for Lawrence. I'm kind of undecided, Steven. I might lean Emmitt Smith.
I get people liking the Smith, but
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of Cowboys
guys,
fans.
I'm just letting you know.
It's the quarterback.
Please, you'll see this year. You'll see this year.
This helmet, I will say this. The Lawrence helmet as a helmet looks nicer.
I like the flat white.
The flat white is great.
Of the Cowboys helmets, I think the flat white might be my personal favorite.
Make sure that's a flat white, because that almost looks like Emmitt Smith flat white. I think that is the flat white. Yeah, Steven, you're right. That looks like the flat white.
I'm a flat white fan.
Because they've worn the flat whites before in games, have they not?
I don't think so.
I feel like I've seen them, but I could be wrong. So, yeah, that is definitely the flat white, though. You're right. No Urban Meyer and Peterson offense will fit Lawrence. I agree. Dom, he's going to do better without Urban Meyer and that new offense. So, that's true. That is definitely true. I just know that Emmitt Smith is like a sure thing, Steven. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's the conundrum in memorabilia. If you put these two helmets next to each other, obviously if Trevor Lawrence has an amazing career, you know, let's just say Trevor Lawrence is a top 20 quarterback of all time. A top 20 quarterback of all time might be more valuable than a top 5 running back of all time. You know, quarterbacks are more valuable. And this is also like a younger signature.
Just remember that the way the game's played, he's going to have some numbers that probably end up in the top 20 of all time.
It's possible.
It's very doable.
So there you go. They have the flat white in Madden, says Zachariah. That's true.
The thing that will hold him back is the fact that he plays for Jacksonville.
That's a huge problem.
But if he's as great as I think he could be, he might be able to overcome that situation.
And he could possibly go to another team later in his career. We see the athletes going to other teams left and right.
The thing about the NFL, though, it's like it's harder to, you know, have control.
Sure.
Or like lose control in that sense, you know. Usually the team that you drafts you gets like the best shot at retaining you for your whole career if they want. Unless they literally just want to let you go.
Sure.
So if Trevor Lawrence is anything valuable, Jacksonville's going to do anything in their power to keep him out.
That's true, though. Don Beluso says Etienne's back in the backfield this year. His former college teammate. So that'll definitely help for sure. So, yeah, I mean it's a great debate. I think this is a great debate. But the all-time leading rusher is a different story, and for the Cowboys people,
yeah, I would just personally prefer the Lawrence.
Yeah, no, it's a personal preference. I lean with Derek here because again, we're talking about top 5 all-time at his position. I would lean the Emmitt Smith. I do think the Lawrence helmet looks better. As nice as the flat white is, more people
would love the Emmitt helmet
because he's a Cowboy.
Fine by me. It sounds like my market is a lot smaller to compete in.
Sure, across the U.S., love the Cowboys. I know, Derek. I agree. But I do think that
America's team.
What makes it special, Steven, it's personal preference. Memorabilia is all about personal preference, and I do think that it makes a massive difference just who you like. I think that's going to do it for us, though, Steven. It
was a fun show.
We had a fun show, had a really fun time. Love ripping boxes. We did 7 of these breaks. We'll do plenty more in the Goats and Greats. I can't wait to close up the Let's Ride, close up the next mini, and then we are going to be rocking and rolling with a bunch of fresh series in the break room. That will help us with a lot of momentum. So, guys, that'll do it for us tonight. Thank you, Steven, for all the orders, keeping track of them, and, talking sports with me. Thank you to all our customers. Thank you, sir. You guys made this another fun night at Ultimate Autographs. We'll be right back here tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. We're on 4 and 7, Monday through Friday. 2 and 7 on Saturdays and Sundays. 7 days a week. Close to 365. Major holidays we're not here, but we are here almost like every day.
356.
Yeah, 356. I like that, Steven. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great